Striimaus on käynnissä, it says. I love that my YouTube is still in Finnish. We are live. Hi, guys. Hi, everyone. Oh, there's people here waiting. Oi, Brazil. Hi, all Loquinha people and other people. Welcome. Hope you've had a good Sunday, or hope you are having a good Sunday. Hi, guys. Welcome. Welcome. Hi, everyone. Luna is coming soon. Don't worry. Good evening from Luxembourg. Well, good evening to Luxembourg. Thanks for watching. Are you a Loquinha fan? You're watching it from Luxembourg? That's cool.
How do you
Fellow Europeans.
How do you say the word?
Luxembourg.
Oh.
Welcome. You're hiding
Thank
in the
you.
corner. I'm sorry. One of my favorite things from the last live was your progression in your position. First being like you don't want to be on camera, to then fully taking over.
Well, it's little by little.
I love it.
I don't like cameras.
I love it. Hello from Portugal.
Portugal.
Would you say oi in Portugal as well?
Mm-hmm. Oi, olá.
Would you say something else? Hola.
Tudo bem?
Tudo bem? Tudo bem, Portugal? Eu sou Tiia. Is that right? Do I need a translator?
Oi.
Hola, Flavia. See? I feel like people are here more for you than for me. I'm just here.
Day one, I teach you speak in português. Ela
Teach-
faz Duolingo todos os dias, mas tá indo aos pouquinhos. A gente vai pro Brasil no meio do ano, então ela tá tentando aprender.
But my Duolingo is just such random things.
Oh, yeah, but I say we are
Teach-
going to Brazil in the middle of the year, and you're trying learning.
I'm trying to at least be able to understand a little bit, like, what your family is saying and stuff. I don't know how much I will be able to talk to them. Teach me to say something. What should I say to people in the live? Teach me.
Wow, I don't know what you want to say. I'm blind.
Thanks for being here, guys.
Obrigada por estar aqui.
Obrigada por estar aqui, gente.
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 Gente. I love that word, gente, but I feel like I can't say it, so I'm nervous using it. But that would work as like guys, right? Oh my God, guys, listen.
Gente? Yes.
Yeah. That's all we have. How is everyone doing? I can understand it and write almost perfectly, but ask me to say anything and my Spanish takes over. Yeah, little by little. She's a little shy, guys. Be nice. Yeah, no, that makes sense. But Spanish is quite similar, so
Yes.
you can write in Spanish too. She understands that as well. Pretty much any language you want to speak, she will have it down. Be like, yeah, sure, why not?
Why not?
I love your videos so much. You're so nice. Thank you. I am quite nice.
You are a little. No.
A little nice. Yeah. It's really fun to make videos. Especially I especially like these international stuff. Not all, well, everything I react to is international for me,
Yeah.
because I don't react to anything Finnish. But things that are not like English speaking. That's why I like watching Dark now, for example, which is German. And
Yes.
then watching Tres Grasas, not 3 graces.
3 graces.
Yeah. When is part 7 coming out? I just filmed it today. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm a little bit late this week. Or I don't know. I have a schedule in my head. There we go.
Sorry, guys.
I have a schedule in my head for
Keep doing.
yeah, this is so natural. I have a schedule in my head for what I want to do every week and what I want to post and how often and all of this. And some weeks I'm able to do it. Like last week I was able to do it quite easily, but then this week I had 2 full work days, like filming days, which messed up my entire schedule inside and outside. So I am late. I'm gonna post Fallout after this live, I think, and then gonna edit the Loquinha part 7. I think this is,
Yes, part 7.
which ends with them leaving for the trip. So the trip, the sex, all of that is not there yet. It's in the next one,
Oh yeah.
which is fine, I guess. What?
No,
What?
I was trying, but you're right. But I think this part 7 had a lot of cool parts. That is the pre-travel.
Yeah, the 100th
trip.
episode, and a lot of things are happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
Crazies.
Do you want to say in Portuguese about the next video? What else?
Ela tá falando que o vídeo... Ela já gravou o vídeo 7 e tá vindo logo, logo. Essa semana foi... Ela teve 2 dias inteiros que ela teve que trabalhar das 5 da manhã até 10 da noite. Então atrasou um pouco as filmagens dela. E... Pra ir, porque ela faz tudo sozinha. Ela filma, edita e tudo mais, então atrasou um pouquinho, mas... Tá vindo logo, logo.
Logo, logo.
Logo, logo. It's pretty soon.
Pretty soon is logo, logo?
Is a informal way to say.
Oh,
Pretty soon.
logo, logo.
Logo, logo.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Oi, with the pride flag and 4 Brazilian flags. I like that. That's a good combo. They
yes,
look
yes.
really good together, the
Wow.
2 flags.
Gay and Brazil, 2 best things in the world.
Go well together. Has anyone been to Lollapalooza or watched it? Did you watch Chapel and everyone else? We were trying, but it was
hard.
Yeah.
From here. Yeah.
Globo didn't want international people to watch it from Globo.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to see your next video. I'm going as fast as I can. I'm very excited about it. But what I'm even more excited about is filming the one after that. I can't believe we're so close now.
Yeah, I think it pretty... yeah. Maybe when the novella is going to the end, you'll be already like maxing.
I'll match for the last week. But you know what I'm nervous about?
No.
No. That when I'm done, like, no, sorry. No, wait, what am I nervous about? No. It went away.
Sorry.
It went away. Oh, that I will catch up and then I will want to watch the next ones, but it's like the full video is not out yet, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That there's just like videos from like 6-7 episodes or something, but the full video is not out yet. So I have to sit and wait.
Yeah.
Not that I'm super nervous about it, but I'm also kind of trying not to hurry because... And did you guys see where were the girls from who now made a reaction video to the beginning of Loquinha?
I don't remember where they're from.
Because I feel like they were talking about Argentina, but are they from Argentina?
Well, maybe. I can't promise.
They speak Spanish. Argentina. There we go.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch them react?
It was really cool.
It was hard for me.
Why?
To understand.
Because I don't understand.
I mean, there was the automatic subtitles, but I don't think those are great. But it was funny. They were watching the very beginning. It's fun to go like to the beginning with people who haven't watched it before.
Yes.
And they also clearly didn't watch the whole novella, so they were completely lost on like what is happening and who is who. But you guys should. What is their channel name? Someone can
I
put it in the comments.
It's Valen and I can promise Valen and something or something and Valen, but yeah.
Yeah, it's fun to watch. I always like when I react to things. I usually react to things that I already know that I'm gonna like,
Mhm.
and then I like to watch other people also reacting and
React.
talking about it and see what they thought and
Yeah.
what things they pay attention to and stuff like this. It's fun.
Mm. Opa, sorry.
There's still
Loucura.
some.
I'm here.
There's still some.
Just
Your pronunciation is better than mine. Where are you from? Wait, or was this still Luxembourg? Yes.
oh yeah. Ok. Loucura essa semana, né? Alana sofrendo Loquinha com essa novelinha adiada. Oh yeah, you know that the novelinha they postponed for April. Eu esqueci de falar pra ela. But not like they will change a lot. It'll be beginning of because it'll be now end of March.
Yeah.
But then now it'll be beginning of April, so it'll be like 1 week or this. It's not like a long time.
I thought they would be here for my birthday.
No, I'm sorry. A gente pensou que a novelinha ia estrear essa semana por causa que combinava sobre elas olhar o apartamento e sobre a cena que teve, né, anteontem na novela da Eduarda pedindo pra morar com a Lorena. Mas enfim, não vai ser. Foi uma semana tensa e espero que a Alanis esteja bem. Situação difícil e não tem muito o que dizer por causa que é a vida pessoal dela e não quero fazer disso uma pauta. Mas, tomara que ela fique bem. About everything that was drama in Twitter.
The Alanis drama?
Yeah, that we don't want to make a circles about this or Chalke and make it because it's her private life.
Yeah, no.
We already,
I feel
people
bad for
already
her,
did what
but-
have to do and that was exposed the bad things about other person and for me that's it now.
Yeah.
What happened is her private life. Have nothing
Yeah,
to
I
do
feel
with us.
bad for her.
Yeah.
And I feel bad that, because these things happen all the time. But then when you're a public person, and everyone else, like people you've never met, care so much, that would be so stressful.
Yeah, it's a hard moment for her, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take your time, Tiia. Thank you. I will take my time.
Sorry, clicky here.
I will. But I'm doing the best I can. I watched at home Lollapalooza. Yeah. It's so crazy. Someone from Finland, I know we're not here to talk about this, but I guess we could talk about whatever we want. But it's so crazy for someone from Finland to watch something like that, to be like, that vibe that they have in a festival or concert like that. Like that, Finland could never.
Wow, especially in São Paulo, because there's a lot of people, so it's easy, but ninguém vem pra Finlândia, gente, nem passarinho cantar vem aqui, então a gente só tem que assistir pela televisão, fazer o quê? I say that Finland is great.
I don't think so. I don't believe you somehow. It's a little slow after their trip, so enjoy.
Yeah, don't have
I feel
lot
like,
of them after the trip.
Yeah, wouldn't it be like that the days go by slowly? Again?
Yeah, these two.
Kind of like in Christmas time
and
when it's like the
when
same
they
day.
back, it was everything happened. The police, for example, the Loquinha's work all the timing with the investigation and everything. So
yeah,
it's kind of
I can't wait to watch.
Yeah, the channel is Sophie in Ivalan. The
Oh,
girls,
yes.
Sophie and Valen.
If you haven't watched it, you should go check it out.
It's really good.
It was funny.
Oh, Valen. So, Valen and Sophie, or Sophie and Valen, whatever. It's their names. Yeah.
You'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Um, we're not having many scenes of them together.
Yeah. Wait.
I like even the scenes where they're not together. I like all the scenes with them, either of them, honestly.
Sorry, I was reading.
No, go ahead. It's good.
I have to take my glass because the reflex of the thing it make everything be green. But for here is good. My ear.
Yeah.
It's cute. Oh yeah. No, here she's just saying about like without the news and never news that coming out to say that Alanis was really like sad and bad without the situation when they were filming this week and people who saw them and everything. But
I'm sure.
at the least it looks like that when she start filming and everything, it be in better mood. At the least it's stuff that coming when they are filming and stuff. She like they're on the beach that they coming the photos out.
Yes.
That she was have a fun in the way like it's still there filming at the least.
It's probably a nice distraction.
Yeah, and Gabby say they're a really good friend and help a lot.
Yeah.
So it's good to be with someone who help her.
Yeah.
É bom, ela tava falando aqui que é bom ela ter alguém que, pelo menos quando ela tá gravando tudo, parece que melhora um pouco a vibe dela, então é bom que ela tem pessoas, rodeada de pessoas, pelo menos no trabalho ali, que parece que tá ajudando bastante, deixando ela confortável. Vamos torcer para ficar bem logo, mas provavelmente ela já é privada, ela vai tirar um tempo e tá mais que certo para colocar tudo no lugar. Mas vai ficar tudo bem, vai ficar tudo bem. It's fun. They spend the 6 episodes in one day and then do like 2 days in one episode. It's true. And usually sometimes even for one episode the other, I don't think it happened, but they not make it clear. Because like, for example, have a Joelle who she was like 5 months pregnant.
Yes.
And that couple of episodes later was 8. So it was like 3 months later and we're not even saw. But yeah. Because sometimes have a novella that show the jump time. Show like, for example, 3 months later or something like it is. So it's clear that. But for me, this novella, for example, even when I think is really, even when they show the night time, it's fun how the night works so different for a lot of people because they show like it's night. Then they show, for example, Joelle, she's already sleeping there, like sleep time. And other one is having dinner. Other one is going out. Other one is, feels that like they have a dinner 7 p.m. But the other one is already going, be ready to sleep before go to school tomorrow. And that is like... Relative.
Well, they have the like the shots of the city, that they use always to transfer from one scene to another.
Yeah.
And they have 2 versions. They have day and dark.
Yeah.
Day and night.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have anything in between.
No.
So then it's just like, I guess every scene they just need to decide, is this a day scene or a night scene?
Yeah.
And there is no like in between. But that's true. That is true. I mean, these kind of shows always, they take a lot of liberties in the story, in the characters, because they just need to fit where the story is going and where the writing is going.
Oh yeah. What is this one here? Is that something or is normal?
I think it's normal. You can press it to see. It's the like. Can do a quiz or a Q&A or...
Oh, okay. So it was bothering me thinking it was a notification.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. You okay?
Yeah.
What are you guys most excited about now in the future of the show? What are you most excited to see?
I'm think about what I am excited to see.
What are you excited to see?
About everyone or about the couple?
Either. Both.
I think about the I'm trying to think about the other one's plot, like the details. Because, for example, the plot without the, of course, I want to see be fixed, like the plot with the baby, the back, the baby, there was this, all this, but it's like, have a people involved on this plot that I'm like, who cares? Like how, anyways. But yeah, about the, we'll talk about the couple. That is where I'm interested. I really will. I don't know. I don't think it will happen now because we're going to the end of the novella. But um, it'll be nice if they. My dreams one day see a novella where they show their wedding, the gay wedding,
Hmm.
and go after this. Of course, maybe in this novella they can show a little after wedding or something like this. But it'll be nice anyways. But I don't think I have a time. But yeah, excited about meeting Juquinha's parents. It's true. I
Oh my
can.
God.
We forget to talk about it. It's true.
Did the casting change since the last live? Or we
No,
thought that
yeah,
it
I
was gonna
think in the
be
last life it'll be Aline Moraes
Mm.
and the other guy that I
when she
forget
even
them.
posted about
She's
it.
crazy.
I was like,
Aline
that's
Moraes is she go in mania.
Loquinha.
No, she just go in mania in Instagram and she go like repost everything and just like yeah, she's totally. But
Totally Loquinha.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited for the parents.
Oh yeah, and Lorena, you propose it right in front of the parents in their new house. It'll be so cute because it was Eduardo until now they make it three
All the
proposals. Yeah,
proposals.
three proposal. I don't know, so it'll be nice.
Yes. No, it's
I
asking
can't wait.
if I'm drinking blood. I have to address that
Oh.
comment now.
It's something disgusting, worse than bloody.
Worse than blood, she says.
What it is? Tell the people.
It's blueberry soup.
It's disgusting. I love a blueberry. Make it clear here. Everything with blueberry. Blueberry juice, is my favorite. I like it.
This is technically blueberry juice.
It's not, guys.
What is blueberry soup in Portuguese?
Sopa de mirtilo.
Sopa de mirtilo.
Mirtilo. Mirtilo.
Sopa de mirtilo.
Yeah, sure. It's disgusting. Horrível. Hello, Tia's wife. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. It's me, the wife.
The wife is here. Someone was messaging me this week that we need on Instagram that we need a wife/girlfriend reveal. I'm like, oh, it has been revealed.
I've been revealed.
She has been here in a live.
She's good. I am an influencer.
You are now.
I'm not.
You're here.
Just in the translate part. But anyways. Nice to meet you too, guys. My name is Luna.
Luna.
Or it's my nickname, but everyone call me like this, so it's easier.
It's an easy name for Finns as well.
Yes. Por mais que eu ame Aline Moraes, Regiane Alves conversa mais com mãe da Juquinha. Yeah, now Regiane Alves, they look so much like Gabi. Who will be the mother. Yeah. Eu amo a Regiane Alves também. E ela merece, ainda mais depois do casal que ela fez, que foi boicotado until... Em inglês e português together is not working.
You're doing great.
Meu português tá horrível, gente, por causa que faz anos que eu não falo. Mentira, eu falo todo dia, mas enfim, meu cérebro tá configurado em outra língua. But yeah,
But what about her?
that she's like perfect for making Joaquin's mother because they look a lot than the vibe and
Yes.
like I think is even better than Lina Moraes. They could look more Alanis, for example, mother. The way they look like
Right.
than Joaquin.
And by
Gabi.
age, they would be more like sisters. I saw someone was
Aline
posting it
and
that
Gabi?
like
Oh yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
she was supposed to be her mom, but their age difference is like 10 years.
Yeah,
Ay,
no.
in a novela, that would be possible. They want the moms to be hot, so they need to be young and pretty.
Será que esse pedido de Lina vai ter anel? Só vale se tiver anel. Uma das meninas, acho que foram lá assistir o dia da gravação, elas falaram que não tem anel de não tem. Eu acho que elas não são do tipo que dá o anel, gente. Então, pelo menos foi o que a menina falou, que pelo menos na cena que ela assistiu, não vai ter anel. Então, if you have this time a ring when Lorena proposed, because until now they proposed a ring, but
My
they
God, she better have one.
have two girls who was there the day they were filming the scene. They say that they sometimes you can go and Globe to watch,
Yes.
and they say they don't have a ring. And I say maybe they're kind of couple that don't use a ring. Exist.
They will just have the thread
Maybe. Romantic.
forever. Yeah, but that's what I was thinking too when it was like when the news said that Lorena is going to propose this time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, there's no way that Shukini has proposed like 3 times and Lorena is the one without any money now, that she's going to have a ring. You know?
Yeah.
Unless she has like her grandmother's old ring or something, you know? Like,
Yeah. I think you'll be like something more like
secondhand.
it. I think you'll be something.
Secondhand. Yeah, right?
I prefer than something new.
Yeah.
It's more symbolic.
Yeah, that's true. I can't believe that when we go to Brazil that they're not filming anymore and we can't go and watch them film. Or how does that work? How do people get there? Is it like a lottery thing? or
When
you
we
just have
go
to-
there,
Yeah,
me and you,
yes.
but they will not be filming when we go
That's
there.
what I said.
Oh yeah. But no, I don't know how far you go inside to this. I don't know, but usually if you're there close because it's like in a street there, the doors for you go film.
Yeah.
So have a people who
No,
go
I don't
there.
want to go there.
Yeah, but for
Or
go
I could.
for go in,
know.
I don't know how it works.
Has anyone here been there at the door or like waiting for them when they're filming? I think for me that would maybe be
Worse or better.
like, I don't know. I would be like, I don't want to bother them to go to work. I would be like, no, it's okay. I'll just wait from here and wait here for 8 hours just to be like, hi, and that's it. You know.
Yeah.
But does anyone here know how it happens, or do you know? How
I
does
don't know.
someone?
Alguém
like-
sabe, ela só quer entender como funciona, porque a gente vai estar no Brasil, vai ser só em julho, ninguém vai estar filmando, mas a novela vai ter acabado anos atrás. Ela só tá curiosa que tem gente que pode ir visitar. E ela tá perguntando se alguém já foi visitar elas, ou qualquer pessoa lá na Globo. Enfim. Let's wait to see if someone
Yeah.
say something.
If it's called blueberry, why is it not blue? But the juice of blueberry is not blue, right? The
No.
outside is blue, but then the inside is this.
Disgusting.
Yeah, maybe this is not great for a live. My mouth is gonna be blue or whatever this is. But yeah.
Aline was the biggest bite to the final. Oh yeah, everyone follow for the biggest bite. That was Aline say that was to one when never think they would be really
Engagement.
propose like engagement
I
in the
know.
dinner,
I know.
and it was just like a and if
But the more this
and
happens,
Aline, yeah.
the more times this kind of thing happens, the more I just go like, whatever anyone says that this is gonna happen, I don't believe it until I see it. Even
Good.
now that like Lorena's gonna propose to Joaquinha in front of her parents at
No,
their
but
new
this is the
apartment.
fact to
No,
happen.
but I don't believe until I see it. And it's gonna take a while for me to see
Ela
it.
não quer acreditar em nenhuma notícia, gente. Ela tá desacreditada que ela caiu já em várias fake news sobre a novela. E ela agora ela só tá esperando pra ver. Ela não quer criar mais esperanças. Wait, didn't Gabi post a picture to someone who looked like a ring? Please. Eu não lembro. Gabi posted some picture with a ring placed on the shirt. You know that?
Oh,
I don't know. If she did, I
like
didn't
now
saw.
recently posted?
I have no idea.
Well, look, whether there's a ring or not, I would love to see the scene. But then I'm like, if there's no ring, is there going to be another
single
proposal then with a ring? Because they need to have rings, some rings. At
Maybe
some
in their
point.
wedding they will have a ring, or no? Or they will. Wait. No, makes sense because both like use usually a lot of rings, so they are a ring person.
Yes.
And if you don't have a ring, it's not official, like Beyonce said.
I feel like Danny should have put a ring on it.
It is true.
That is true. They'll be single ladies
Have
forever.
Someone crying here wanna know when we posted the next react. Don't cry. We are almost there.
Don't
we know
cry
she
for me,
reacts. I never react.
Argentina.
I will start react with you.
Maybe then we'll be faster. That's what
Eu
it
vou
sounds
reagir
like.
com ela agora. Não vou. I'm a bad reactor. No, I'm a great reactor, but I'm shy for long videos. But
Yeah,
you're doing
it would be
great,
nice,
honey.
but it's nice to do lives.
It is. Live, I'm fine because I appear, I disappear, I appear again, I disappear again. So it's fine.
Yes. But I filmed it today and I'm...
Soon, I told you that. Yeah. Ela vai postar a parte 7 until the Wednesday. We can say next Wednesday.
Yes.
No, because it's your birthday.
Oh, true.
É aniversário dela terça-feira agora, então amanhã em terça. Ai, gente. Até
I will try to...
Till Friday. Till Friday.
No. It's so late. Well, see. That's true. I don't want to promise anything.
We're not promised. We'll try to be fast as possible. A gente vai tentar ser rápida. Because it's her birthday.
These videos are so long. Happy birthday. Thank you. How old? Old.
Someone say, I don't believe enough anymore because they told us that Loquinha you proposed in Campos Jordão with a diamond ring and was with a light.
Exactly. See, that's what I mean.
But it was romantic, guys.
That's what I mean. It was
Foi romântico.
Sure.
But I understand. I'm the person who will be happy with the line, but I understand who want a ring.
You would be happy if you had just a line?
I will.
A thread?
Yeah, because it's symbolic.
Sure.
It's the act of love. You know?
Yes, it's true.
Okay.
We haven't missed anything from up here?
No. Someone said Lorena will try buy the ring with you'll be heard. She buy the ring with her salary for be a waitress.
Yeah, exactly.
Para ela comprar o anelzinho dela com salário mínimo, só se ela dividir em 24 vezes, sem juros, em alguma loja. Vai ser difícil. Can't wait to see them with their pet cats. They wanna get cats. Gatinhos. Plural.
Oh.
Gatinhos.
They're gonna have cats?
They wanna have a cat. You'll see when you watch the scene. Ela vai ver quando ela assistir a cena do gatinhos. You'll see.
Eu tenho gato.
Você tem gato.
Duolingo taught me that.
Duolingo is right. Oh. Okay. Mm.
It was a gold band with flower on it, and she was like, "It's in the details." Oh, I don't think I have seen that at
Yeah,
all,
me
or
either.
then realized what's going
It's
on.
true, a while ago, um tempo atrás veio a Gabriela postou umas fotos de uns bastidores de foto, a gente não sabe nada ainda, não saiu essas fotos, eu acho, por causa que tem aquela jaqueta vermelha da Lorena, e a gente nunca viu, talvez seja pra novelinha. Verdade. Like a while ago, Gabi posted backstage for like a photo shoot, where you can see they have she took a photo for the red jacket that Lorena's has or something like it is, and I stood off the photos and everyone starts saying maybe they'll make a photo shoot for the novelinha and stuff, but never coming nothing out of this. So I don't know what could be.
Oh,
We need to
release
wait.
the photos,
Please.
Globo.
At this point, if they keep doing this proposal, the actual proposal is going to lose their way. Yeah, because they're proposed all the time. So when happy, everyone like, okay, move on. But
I don't know how many proposals there would have to be for me to get tired of it.
2.
2?
No, it's joke. I'm a romantic. 5. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much. Do I say how old I am?
You guys want to know how old is she? She's younger than me. Ela é mais nova que eu.
That's true. I almost want to like say that you guys should guess.
No, let people guess. Can be bad.
That game is brutal.
I know they can say 50 years old, 60, and then you're like, what?
I've done that before, and it's been.
Someone want to know how you say happy birthday in Finnish?
Oh, how do I say, or how do I sing?
No, how you say happy birthday.
Hyvää syntymäpäivää.
Hyvää syntymäpäivää.
Hyvää syntymäpäivää. So many ass. Hyvää syntymäpäivää. It was really one kind of great at the same time because of just ignored love.
We?
Oh no, people are guessing now. Difícil. That means hard.
But they are guessing really close to where you looks. That's like. Right. Looks like not where you are.
I am 12. Yeah, it's good. The last time I did this in my channel, or in some live or on Instagram or something a while ago, like a couple years ago, people were like 18, 19 or something.
But I think older hair make you look younger. Now you look more mature, more like how old do you think I am? No, but now I already told I'm older than you, so
around 17 to 33.
It's a good quiz.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Someone say here, this is why I need to have a ring, because they be propose each other, but treat each other like a girlfriend.
That's true.
It's true. O anel faz eles ficarem mais noivas e não namorados, porque elas se pedem em casamento toda hora, mas continua namorada, então parece que não é real. O anel seria simbólico.
Do they still call each other girlfriends, like at this point of the show?
Who? They are what?
Do they call each other girlfriends?
Yeah, when they talk about each other for other people, they say, "I'm my girlfriend. Oh, she's my girlfriend."
Is it normal in Brazil to call fiance? Like,
I think so.
Okay.
Minha noiva. When you're getting engaged, then you start saying, minha noiva. Essa aqui é minha noiva, minha noiva.
And they don't call each other
No,
that
they
yet.
just girlfriends.
Okay. See, yeah, they need rings.
Or wife is already. They jump it there. Fiance. Like Juquinha say to Alan, to
Loquinha said to
Lorena,
Alanis.
maybe say to Lorena, so many names, my wife all the
Eduardo.
time.
Duda.
You get it, yeah. But anyways, okay, let's make it the age reveal.
The big age reveal. I am gonna be 32.
32.
Hey!
Hey,
Parabéns, bravo, me.
Paleone.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yay! Yes. Yeah. It's nice. I'm catching up with you.
I'm going to 33 already.
They said I
Some
need to see your full face to be able to guess your age. Yeah, you're like, guess my age while you're like. Aww. That's it.
That's it. You can see half of my face and guess half of my age.
Yeah. I mean, we are the same age, but
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
a
yeah.
couple months older.
I'm a couple months.
Hmm.
Thank you, guys. Means a lot for me that I'm looking. Okay.
The Friends Cup.
With
Yeah, it's
Friends
true.
Cup.
I was
your friend.
I was born the same year that Friends started.
Grandma.
So yeah, I wasn't watching it live, but I have a Friends tattoo. I'm a fan.
What have you been watching since the last live? What have been watched, Mother Fam?
True. Last live, we figured out all these things that I haven't watched, and I can confess we haven't watched any of.
Well, let's be clear. It was been 2 weeks since the last live,
Yes,
and we didn't have a time for nothing the last 2 weeks.
we never have time.
we never
because
have
of my
time.
videos.
Yeah, and your work, and
Yeah.
you went to like work at the 2 days films. You went to other meeting stuff, and I work so. And
We
yeah,
watch Modern Family every day.
every day when we eat, we watch Mother Family. Is our food show,
Our food show.
and we are finished The Crown.
Yes,
Because she never watched The Crown, and
Diana just died.
yeah,
That was
Repeat
after
late to
the
die.
last live.
Yeah, but yeah, and of course have the shows that we can watch because you want to react to. So need time.
Yes. Yes.
Spoiler. Lady Di does die. Spoiler.
Like a 40-year-old spoiler. Or what year was it? 80. What is it? 86? 87?
97 does she die?
What?
96. So something like this.
Oh. Lol. Yeah, spoilers. Sorry. We didn't warn. We didn't warn about spoilers.
We didn't. Oops, I did it again.
What is this?
Imagina o Chilique do Ferete quando a Lorena postar o anel no cena na evento. She imagined Ferete is freaking out when Lorena posted the ring saying that she's like engaged now. With the Arminda's check at her social media with her
That's true.
fake account.
Arminda will see it.
With her fake account.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, he needs to just let it go. He needs to take a word of advice from Elsa, the queen, and let it go.
Let it go.
Like, he can't seriously think that he can say something and it's going to have any kind of effect. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like if you call your fiance namorada, they are going to be pissed at minimum. Yeah, we sometimes still do that. You mostly.
I forget that
call
we're
me
married.
Your girlfriend.
But it's a habit.
It's a habit. Yeah.
Gente, eu chamo ela de namorada só de vez em quando, mas é força de expressão. É quando meu cérebro volta pra chavinha Brasil, que a gente namorava quando eu tava lá, mas agora a gente é casada. Mas daí às vezes escapa, por causa que minha mente ela vai Brasil, Finlândia, Brasil, Finlândia, Brasil, Finlândia, não funciona muito bem. I say that sometimes my key of my brain back to Brazil time, so I call you girlfriend because
Yeah.
you're my girlfriend when I was living there.
Yes, of
But
course.
now
It's
we are
fine.
married. Yeah.
I kind of like being a girlfriend too. I mean, being a wife is nice as well, of course. You look not older than 24.
Me or hers? I hope it's me.
Maybe both of us. We both look quite young compared to our age. Chandler, happy birthday, Grandma. Better to be over the hill than under it. Isn't that the quote?
She's a person who knows every line of her friends.
And the spoiler when she's like, happy birthday, Grandma. Better to be over. And then the phone rings inside the package, the wrapped gift. And she answers
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
gift.
yeah.
Yeah, imagine that episode of Friends when everyone turns 30, they are 2 years younger than we are now.
Guys, we promise it
Change.
who is young.
Uh,
You don't change it too much until you're probably 40. Because I think have people who think, 30 years old, you're already a grandma. But you're not. You're the same fucking thing in the 20s.
yeah,
I think so. Or at least we are. But yeah,
just better.
better. Yeah, a little smarter.
By the way, I think we as a fandom should baptize Tia's hats. What do you mean baptize? Do you get that?
Baptizes, give a name for your hat.
Oh, give names to my hats.
If I understood right, I can be wrong.
I have a lot of hats. And especially now that I'm in the middle of a full-on hair crisis that has been going on for like a year.
It's true, guys.
I wear a lot of hats. Before my hair crisis, I had a perm for like a year and a half.
Probably.
And I loved it. It was so fun to have curly hair, and it was so like I didn't need to do anything about it, and it looked so fun. But it was like destroying my hair. So now I'm trying to give it a break, and I don't know what I'm doing with it right now. I can't wait for the summer to get sun and it actually goes blonde again, because now it's like in Finland this is almost like brunette.
It's true.
Right. Yeah. But that's why all my hats are on display a lot in the videos. And every time I film a video, like this week I filmed a video and I made a decision that I'm going to film it without a hat. And I regretted it so much. I just posted it yesterday and I was like, every second of editing, I'm like, why am I not wearing a hat? It's fine. But this is one of my favorites. I'm glad if you guys like it.
It is cute. Vocês viram o último spoiler? A Zene vai descobrir que o apartamento dela está no nome da Lorena e ela vai despejar ela. Ele e a Arminda de lá. Oh yeah, the Zenilda, you figure out that the apartment is in Lorena's name. And then Lorena, you give it the approval, and Zenilda, you kick out Ferretti and Arminda.
It's in Lorena's name?
Yeah.
Lorena's name?
Yeah.
The apartment.
The apartment.
Ferrecci's apartment.
Yeah, where he's living now. And he kicked her out. And now it's you. Mal posso esperar para ver a cena deles descobrindo que a Lorena autorizou a expulsão dele, por causa que eu acho maravilhoso que a Lorena não quer voltar a morar lá, porque ela vai ter a casinha dela com a noiva dela. Mas vou amar ver a Zenilda chutar os dois lá de dentro, principalmente. Ai, eu tô tão falando em Zenilda e em Arminda, eu tô tão ansiosa pra segunda-feira ver a Gerlúcia. Pá. Arminda's face. Gerlúcia.
Gerlúcia is next.
Can't wait.
Oh my god, yeah, in this last video, she had made clips with subtitles for
Cool.
me, you,
Yeah, I did.
to see the scenes for
Zenilda.
Zenilda and Arminda.
Eu legendei pra porque não tem no arquivo do casal, da Loquinha, não tem o vídeo inteiro da Zenilda batendo na Arminda quando ela vê os dois lá na cama, ela com o Ferete. Daí eu legendei pra ela, então vai estar no vídeo a reação da briga inteira e da Zenilda sendo maravilhosa.
My God. Thank you so much, Fingal. Saying that we are cute together. We are pretty cute together. Thank you so much. You're the best. These kind of supporters are like the best.
It is true.
I love it. Fingal has been there since the beginning.
The real one.
The real.
He's
the real deal.
Wait. Honestly, you both look really good. If not for the many millions reference, would have a guess. You're so good.
Mitä? What?
Nothing.
What?
No.
Just a huggy. Yeah, people want to give names to my hats.
Dominique.
What? You can't name everything, Dominique.
I like it.
What should this one be called? Let's have a vote.
They are part
of her.
Like the 80s, Exality, guys. Was a shock for me the first moment. Then I gotta use it.
What?
That you make a perm like in the 80s. That when you change your hair for a perm.
My God.
I was shocking because it was like, who is this new person in my life? But kind of good on you. But now you're like...
Now I'm like, I don't even know what this is. I'm like trying to grow it out, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to grow it out. So I'm just in this awkward middle phase. But I have hats that I like, so that's nice.
You're cute.
But yeah, this one needs a name. This one is maybe easier to name because it doesn't have any logo or anything on it.
It's true. Oh yeah, she said like rich people who usually who do this put your out things you're having people in different names. People, like housing sons and daughter, like other people, because then when they are counted, for example, they don't lose their things because it's nothing their name. So they use the name of other people for housing and cars and stuff. So when the police, for example, catch Hatch, like he can lose his house because it's not in his name. He can lose this because it's not in his name. You know how this is stuff.
Well, now it's going to bite him in the ass, and I'm here for it.
What's your new reaction to Dark Episode 5? Impressive that you guessed it. Michael and Jonas, that is so early. It's smart, girl. I think you're really good with Dark.
One episode 5. It's so hard because now I've already posted 8. So I'm trying to remember what happened in 5.
But I think you're really good with Dark.
I love Dark.
She's obsessed to talk about Dark because I watched Dark when it came out. So like years ago. And I love it's my favorite show. Everyone knows this is my favorite show. And it's funny see she watching now because she talk. I'd be like, I wanna die sometimes, like don't go for that. But I don't say nothing. But I think she's really good. I think you're really smart.
Thank you. Yeah, but also I think because I knew a little bit about the show before, and I had the idea of like there's gonna be like the concept of someone traveling in time and then someone being someone's parent, or like this kind of idea that people travel in time and then they like the generations are mixed like this.
Mm.
So I knew that there's gonna be something like crazy stuff like that. So I guess I was expecting it, and this I think the Mikael and Jonas situation was kind of the first one because I kept looking for it. I was like, okay, who is it gonna be? And then when we saw Mikkel traveling time, I was like, could this possibly be?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
But it's so good when you finish to watch Dark, that one day you will do it.
Mm.
And then when you rewatch, knowing everything is
Yes.
so different because
Yes.
you're like get other details like oh, it's like boom.
Yes.
It's really good. So one day when you're finished, we can watch it together again.
And then we can film us rewatching Dark. Okay. What other theories do you have about Dark so far? I'm just gonna go on the Dark path now for a little bit. Well, I just watched episode 8. Wait. No, I've watched 8 and 9, but I posted 8, but I haven't posted 9 yet.
Yes.
I have a feeling that Ulrich is gonna be like, I have a feeling that his ending is not gonna be good, or like the fact that he's now in the 50s, which is insane. I don't see a way for the story to go that he would come back. And now he's arrested.
It's,
So for doing something that he actually did, like it's not like a misunderstanding and something and he just needs to get away. Like he actually did
wow.
beat little Helge up with the stone and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know. What else do I think? Who else is there? Jonas, I have a little like, I still keep thinking that Jonas is the hood guy.
Hoodie guy.
I call him the hood guy. The guy with the hood and the dark clothes.
Sure.
Because of that one scene where Jonas goes to the 80s and he sees his mom and dad sit on the bench, like Mikkel and Hanna sit on the bench, and then the hood guy appears, and he will say something about like, then this means that, and then the hood guy already answers that Marta is your aunt or something. So I'm like, it just feels like he kind of knows what he's thinking. It could also be because he time travels and he knows everything, but I have a feeling.
This feeling is so sad.
And I have a feeling that him and Marta are probably not gonna. It feels very complicated and very, even though I really like them, but I don't think it's gonna
happen,
work, which is sad.
It's fine. It's a germ. The beginning is the end is the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. Everything is connected. But I love watching this. Like, there's so many thoughts in my head all the time when I watch it.
Ok, vamos voltar para os comentários. Where we are. Okay. You're adorable.
And the Legends of Tomorrow thing is cute.
Legends of Tomorrow.
You mean my shirt? Look at this, guys. Hey.
Girl power.
Girl power. Roses. I love Legends. And
we love Legends.
We love Legends.
We love Legends.
Yes. But thanks.
Thanks.
George.
The
name of the hat.
George. Oh, George. I like it.
I like George. Or Rainbow Bucket. The Rainbow Grunge Bucket. I mean, rainbow bucket makes a lot of sense. It's kind of a bucket hat. Would this be a bucket hat? I think so.
I
The shape
so.
of it is bucket. I don't know if it needs to be specific because this is like wool type of situation.
Yep. Are there more blonde people than brunettes in Finland? 98% is blonde.
Well,
No, but like every 10 person that I see, 8 is blonde.
But-
it is.
but for you, blonde means different.
Not
than
for me, for
us.
the word.
Yes, for us, like a lot of people who she would say are blonde, for us, they are definitely not blonde because you're not blonde
Yeah,
if you're not
blonde.
like actually blonde. Like I am blonde. Even me, I'm getting quite like
Yeah, she said that is almost not blonde anymore when she's totally blonde.
yeah.
Everyone here is blonde, guys.
Yeah, a lot of people are blonde. Like people are usually shocked when they come and visit and they're like not even the fact that there's so many blonde people, but they're like there's so little like diversity in ethnicity.
Mm-hmm.
In Helsinki there's a lot more. But if you go anywhere outside of Helsinki, it's like everyone is white and blonde to the rest of the world.
Yeah,
Like
guys.
her hair would be like almost like pretty much black hair, you know.
In the video looks really black, but
Yeah.
yeah, brunette.
But like yeah, even if you're like clearly brown hair, you would still call it blonde if it's not like this.
Dark blonde, yeah, we are
Yeah.
saying. Yeah, but blonde, yeah. Anyways, blonde.
A lot of blondes.
Name to the pillow. I love her. She's so cute. From the scarf. Oh, your pillow is
My
not here.
pillow is on the other couch. Yeah, I think the pillow
Yeah, the
needs
pillow
a
needs name. It's a important part of your videos.
My God, I need the pillow so often,
Sorry, I
and
shake.
for some reason I don't automatically take it every time, and then I realize when I need it.
Na vida.
Gaspa,
It's a good name. Gaspar. I like it.
cute.
And fits with a hat. Gaspar.
It just makes me think of Casper.
I know, I don't like Gaspar. Ele tá chato, gente. Só falando a estrada o tempo todo. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, preciso de mais vídeos louquinhos nesse canal. Uma vez por semana é muito pouco. Adoraria vocês duas reagindo. She said that she needed more reaction for looking in the one time per week is too little. Gente, é porque ela reage a 3, ela posta 3 vídeos por semana, que é Dark, Fallout e Loquinha. E ela faz tudo sozinha, ela filma, porque leva um tempo pra ela filmar, ela edita, ela tudo, e ela trabalha. Então ela tem outras coisas pra fazer. Então ela tenta ao máximo ser o mais rápida possível e tenta fazer o vídeo longo para reagir o máximo de cena possível que dá num vídeo. Mas they are both reacting. One day, maybe. Talvez um dia eu tente reagir a alguma coisa que eu nunca assisti, que às vezes é difícil, que eu assisto tudo, mas I watch everything, so I need something new to try react.
Yes.
Ou eu posso reagir a Loquinha também. Because I'm really gay reacted to Loquinha.
You're really gay?
When I reacted to Loquinha. I am.
Sure.
But we see. Será que finlandês é muito difícil para uma brasileira? Assistir aos reacts da Tia me faz ficar curiosa, mesmo sendo em inglês. Adorei a Tia virando notícia no Brasil. Oh yeah, your news in Brazil!
Oh my God, yes.
And
true, that happened. No.
And he asked if it's like Finnish is too hard to try speak. Vou falar por mim. É a morte.
Finnish is very, very...
É o top 3 línguas mais difíceis para você aprender. Eu tô aqui há 3 anos e eu falo, eu não falo. eu entendo um pouco. Eu falo
You
umas...
do well.
Aham.
Vähän. Yeah, Finnish is hard because it's not similar to anything else.
Nothing. Você não consegue fazer uma ponte de conexão com nenhuma palavra. É uma palavra... Não tem nem pra onde ser, tipo... parece o quê? É familiar com o quê? Eu não sei nada. Nada. É uma morte terrível. Nada.
Yeah, because we're from a completely different like origin than the Latin languages that come from Latin.
Uhum. É horrível.
English, German, all these Spanish, Portuguese, everything, like, even though they're different, they're quite similar. Even the Scandinavian languages.
Yeah. Sueco, por exemplo, é muito mais fácil você pegar conexão e familiaridade, por exemplo, do que finlandês. Nada.
Yeah.
Nada. É tudo.
It is fun because then we literally have our own language that we can speak in front of people and there's no way that they will understand.
Literalmente, ninguém vai entender. A única pessoa que fala finlandês no mundo é quem é finlandês. O resto, ninguém consegue aprender.
But Finnish is easy. One thing about Finnish is easy that like we pronounce everything the way it's written. So if you know what the alphabet sounds are in Finnish, reading Finnish is relatively easy. You don't have to read it and be and be like, how do you pronounce this? You know?
It's true, guys.
If you know that
if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Yeah. That is easy. But everything else is terribly hard. And I'm very, very sorry. I feel bad for her that we live here and the language is what it is.
But I'm survive.
You're surviving.
Tô sobrevivendo. How we met? Because it's like curious because I'm a Brazilian and you're Finnish.
You're shaking.
Sorry, guys. I'm shaking the camera.
I'm shaking you.
I'm shaking, guys. How we met?
You tell. I always tell it badly.
Once upon a time.
There was a show
COVID
called
time. Legends of Tomorrow. And COVID time. And my wife is saying, nothing to do. So I will react to videos from Legends of Tomorrow. And Legends of Tomorrow was my favorite show in that time. And then I was randomly on YouTube and I saw her video. And I'm like, this girl, she looks, you know. and then we start talk about the show. Blah, 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 in her Instagram.
Or Twitter first.
Twitter, yeah.
Twitter DM.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. And then talk here, talk there, blah, 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 blah. She look at me and say, why not? And then here we are. 5 years later, married.
Yes, in Finland. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, first we were dating online for like 2 years.
Yeah, she went to Brazil and...
After 2 years.
No, 1 year and a half.
Since we started dating.
Something like this, guys.
No one knows. What is time?
What is time? What is time?
Yeah.
Wait.
Then I went to Brazil once. And then you came to Finland and moved here.
And here I am.
Before we like moved in together in the same place and got married, we had only met once in person.
Details, guys. Details.
We are Loquinhas.
We are Loquinhas. Details.
Yeah. But it's great.
Everyone knows that the gay time is faster than the rest of the world.
It's so true.
But I think that's it. Everything happened what have to happen.
Are we missing stuff?
No, I don't know where I am. Oh, here. Do you remember what made you mad? Religions in the first place?
Oh, you're going over things.
No, we just answered this one.
Yeah, but then there was stuff before that you jumped. It's fine. It's fine.
What make you watch Legend of Tomorrow in the first place?
Well, a great question. Do you want to answer first, or do
No,
I
because
answer?
for you, I know was the
Yes.
gays, but for me, I start watch season 1 because I just like I was in my superhero time, so I watch every superhero show, and I just watch Legend of Tomorrow and really enjoy it, and then becoming gay, and then I like perfect, and then the rest
It's history.
is history,
Literally.
literally.
Yeah, no, I was just looking for like gay content to watch. Like
I said, she's a baby gay, guys, so she was looking for gays.
yeah, I was still in the closet. Or I was. Or
Yeah, you were.
yes. And I was starting to figure out myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like trying to find couple like on YouTube like videos and stuff. And my first one that I actually started like watching and that I really really liked was Sanverse from Supergirl, Alex and Maggie.
Iconic. Yeah.
I loved them. And then the second one I found was Ava Lance, Sarah and Ava from Legends of Tomorrow. So then I started watching them and then like started watching the whole show because of them.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why I started watching it. And then the whole show turned very gay towards the end.
It's true. Everyone
was
some
queer.
kind of in the flag.
Yeah. Somewhere in the flag.
Grunge is totally your vibe. Look at your see only 9 Seattle, Washington.
Yeah. That's it then, right? Grunge.
Opa!
I'm wearing grunge today.
As pessoas são legais com estrangeiros.
What is that?
No, it's a joke. They're asking if Finnish people are cool with foreign people who coming from out. So I will give you my experience.
Please.
No,
I don't think so.
They're nice.
No.
This is she don't think so. Ela pensa que não, mas eu não consigo dar muito parâmetro por causa que quando eu vim aqui, eu já vim por causa dela. E antes de eu vir aqui, eu já conhecia ela e todos os amigos dela, que já viraram meus amigos antes de eu me mudar. Então, já vim pra cá todo com um meio social construído. Ela, a família dela, os amigos dela, que hoje em dia são meus melhores amigos também. Então, meio que já era um grupo grande. E eu tive sorte também, o trabalho que eu consegui aqui, que é um trabalho muito bom e com um grupo de pessoas super legal. Então, claro que tem pessoas maravilhosas, mas eu não tive muita experiência, tipo, de estar sozinha num país novo e com pessoas que eu tentando me conectar com as pessoas e conhecer as pessoas. Então, eu não tenho muita noção de como que seria, se seria diferente, como que eles me receberiam. Eles são bem fechados, é difícil você se conectar com eles, mas eu acho que quando você se também, eles são pessoas maravilhosas, assim, que... Mas a vida social aqui, o tipo de conexão que um tem com o outro aqui é bem diferente do Brasil. É muito mais distante, fria, preservada. Você pode passar, às vezes, meses sem falar com a pessoa, que não é aquela coisa, tipo, calorosa que nem no Brasil. Então, é bem diferente. Mas eu tive uma experiência boa, mas por causa disso. Eu já vim aqui com um meio social construído. Então, eu não tenho experiência de como que seria se eu fosse sozinha. Mas... É um pouco difícil. É um pouco difícil.
Yeah, like the difference between you coming to Finland and how people, like random people, react or don't react to you compared to me going to Brazil.
Yeah.
is insane.
A diferença de quando eu vim pra cá e aí quando ela foi pro Brasil, que ninguém conhecia ela, a gente é muito mais caloroso e, tipo, faz a pessoa se sentir em casa, que eles olham pra você, não que eles vão te destratar, mas, tipo, eles não olham pra você, tipo, você é ignorada, então, é isso.
Yeah, I mean, Finnish people wouldn't react in a big way to anyone,
It's more
really.
ignore you, like,
Yes. Even if
yeah,
there's like George Clooney would walk down the street, I think most Finnish people would just pretend to be cool
yeah,
and pretend that they didn't even see it, or
yeah.
because then in Brazil they treated me like a celebrity, even though, or everyone is like staring, but not in a negative way. Because I think in Finland,
Yeah.
like you, for example, anyone who is Finnish
Mhm.
sees you without hearing you say anything or
They
anything.
know
They
I'm
can
not
see
from
you're
here.
not Finnish.
Mhm.
No one is gonna look at you and be like, "Oh, wow, a foreigner,"
No,
in
yeah.
a good way. Mostly neutral or
Neutral. Yeah.
ignore.
Yeah.
But in Brazil, I go there and everyone is staring, but in a good way.
Mhm.
Everyone is like, oh, they come and like
Yeah.
touch my hair and like whatever.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. More warmer people.
Yes. But Finnish people are very racist in general.
Oh, yeah.
Helsinki is better.
A gente mora na capital, então na capital é tudo mais. Você vai pro interior da Finlândia, não é muito flores.
And the most famous actress from Finland, Laura Birn, is also blonde. Is very blonde. Laura Birn is one of the most blonde people I've ever seen. It's true, yes. But then we have another actress who has also done a lot of international stuff, Krista Kosonen.
Krista.
Who it, like her hair is like yours, like very dark.
Yeah.
But yes.
Michele vai pegar o João Rubens, Casper vai pegar chifre. They say that Michele, the new guy who appeared in the club with the girls, so that when they're swimming.
Oh yes.
Yeah. She still didn't.
I want to see that.
Yeah. With this time. So I will speak português.
Okay.
Mas ia ser fofinho o João Rubens com alguém que não é obcecado que nem o Casper. What is your job besides YouTube? Oh,
that's a good
TV
question.
production stuff.
It's a good question. Right now, nothing. I used to do like different production, like TV things and different production companies. I was like a coordinator and assistant and a producer before that in this like a studio where we took like ads, or we made like ads, took stills and made music videos and random stuff. I was a producer there. And now I have been unemployed for a while. But I have some projects like now. Yeah, this week I was on a set filming, and in May I'm preparing for another little project. So that's why I'm trying to do this full time. But we'll see. It would be nice to have an actual job. But yeah, that's what I've done now lately.
Luna tem que estar no react da primeira vez delas. They want to mean the reaction when they have their first time.
The people want it. The people want it.
I will be, guys.
Really?
At least for the moment. I can promise for the whole video.
Oh my god.
I will try be. Vou tentar. Veremos.
I don't know if I can watch the first time with you there or with a camera there either. I think I'm gonna be so embarrassed.
She's embarrassed with gay sex.
I mean, we don't actually see sex, right? Right?
In your imagination, yes, you see. Not in the camera, but you can guess what is happening.
I can guess. Yeah.
Ok. No Brasil, a gente também mete essa de em português, a gente fala como escreve, mas isso só faz sentido para quem fala a língua. É verdade, because in Brazil we say the same thing. If you know read the letters, you will speak but this just work for who speak the language. When you guys say if you know how to read the alphabet, you know read the Finnish words because it's literary. For us in Portuguese, it's literary too, but it's not for who don't speak the language. But I understand.
Well,
Yeah.
Because we have tested this.
Sure.
We have tested it.
Yeah.
With my housemates in
make
Australia.
sense for you, for example, the letter J. The four guys have the E sound.
Ye.
Yeah, ye sound. For us, it's not. So it's not like literary.
No, but like when you know that ye is ye, then when you read like YOLO, you know that it's ye
YOLO,
or
not JOLO.
Yeah, or not like
JOLO.
Or like YOLO or something, you know, because some languages
YOLO.
when there's these two letters together, then it makes some other sound.
It's or, not happening. Yeah.
Anyways,
well,
it's hard.
It's hard.
And Portuguese is very hard as well. For me, the hardest thing about Portuguese is the fact that when I listen to it and when I read it, it's two completely different languages.
Pão.
Yeah.
Say pão.
Pão. Pão.
João.
João.
Oh, okay. Opa, sorry. Did you know that in this the American culture recognized American continental language that was a combination of Spanish, Portuguese, and English? Oh, I didn't know this.
That should have happened.
Yeah. Imagine.
Yeah, it's so funny, all the like I still see videos of the like Bad Bunny stuff, for example, and people from the States being mad that it was in Spanish and stuff. I'm like, it's just so funny because you people speak English, which is literally from England. Or, you know, yes. But I would want to know what that sounds like, you know, a combination of these languages. It's kind of what you speak.
I speak all the languages: Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, English, Finnish. It's all together in my brain. So I'm dumping all them. You are describing the meeting in such a funny. I am a funny person. I'm a funny person.
You are. You are funny. And the way we met, it was funny. It's random.
Yeah, it's random. I think I'm a funny person. It's like my personality is like funny, but shy in the same time.
Yes.
Depend of my day.
Yes.
How is your Português? Eu acho que o português
bom.
Muito bom. Perfeito.
Eu falo
português.
Pouquito.
Pouquinho. No. To is Spanish. Poquito.
See, this is my problem.
But I think, yeah. Our
I
Portuguese is really
understand.
good. Português dela tá bom.
Like when you speak, well,
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
20%?
Yeah.
20%.
Yeah. I'm trying, but Duolingo is weird too. It gives you, both in Finnish and in Portuguese, I'm sure in every language, it gives you such random things to learn.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, well, I know those things, but I'm never going to use those things.
Yeah.
Or, you know?
Yeah, it's weird.
We are the real Loquinhas.
About you.
Yeah, see, our story sounds like a
Netflix. If
Call
you
us.
watch it. No, Netflix, no, or they cancel our show after one season.
Because we're gay.
Mm-hmm. They are gay. We are gay. They are not.
Would you guys have guessed from me that I am gay? Because she always says that it's
I
so
think
obvious
she
to
looks
see.
100% gay. I think I can maybe. I don't know. Sometimes I look at myself like it's totally gay. Sometimes I look at myself like, no way.
No way.
But
Totally gay, and
who
then
knows?
no way.
Our Finnish people generally welcome hospitable tourists. I think tourists more than when you're
Tourists
moving
more,
here,
yes,
because then they know they are here as a tourist and people.
but I think it
Yeah,
also depends where the
depends.
tourists are from.
Yeah, yeah.
Finnish people are really fixated in
Asian.
the States
Oh,
and
States.
Americans.
Yeah.
Like, if there's anything about America, Finnish people are like, oh, so interesting. Or, like, generally,
America, she wanna say North America, United States.
yes, Yankees.
Now Latin America.
um,
Yeah, because às vezes eu escuto coisas aqui.
I think we always like Finnish people because we are such a small, random country, random language, random people, very closed off from each other and everything around us. That then when someone wants to come here or wants to talk about us outside of Finland, we are always like, oh, someone said Finland.
Yeah, we're
And
really excited.
everyone is like, yay, Finland was mentioned in some tiny thing somewhere, and everyone's like, wow, we made it. So I think when people come here as tourists, it's like
more welcome.
It's like, oh, people actually like want to come here.
Yeah.
But of course, most people who come here as tourists go to the north, to Lapland, to see Santa Claus and the reindeers and those things.
Ah!
Helsinki is not like, I'm sure some people come, or people come here as well, but it's not like a super touristy city.
Oh no.
We don't have the big like things to see here.
No.
You don't come here for the Eiffel Tower or for the Big Ben or see some specific touristy thing.
Yeah.
We have saunas and nature. Yeah.
Good ones. Okay, I always hear they're very cold to meet the new people here in Argentina. You're always meeting people all the time. Yeah, Argentina, yeah, Latin America in general.
Very warm people and
very
want to meet
warm
new
and
people. Yeah, no, Finnish people are like, if there's a way to avoid meeting someone new, we will do that.
Yeah. I live here 3 years. I never say hi to any of my neighbors.
No.
I don't know who they are.
No.
I could be someone really famous neighbor, and I don't know.
And we would have no idea. Yeah, no, we don't talk to each other.
Have you watched The Haunted of Bly Manor? Traumas.
Yes.
Yes.
I actually, like, this might be something that happened after the last live, because someone was it someone else who was asking, what have we watched since the last live? I watched like a full compilation of Jamie and what's her face?
Her face?
What's her name? Jamie and oh my god. No. Poppins. What is her name?
Her. But
give us the name, guys. Why am I blanking on this? Anyways,
okay.
There was a compilation on YouTube that was like their scenes together and their story. And I was like, oh my god. And I watched it.
Yeah, I was traumatic. It was so beautiful. I love it too.
So tragic. The end, surprise.
Oh, no.
And the show was too scary for me. I would watch most of it.
She is scared. She don't like it, scared things. No. But for her, if I say boo, is it scare. So her level of scare is really
sometimes. Okay.
She is easy make her scared.
Yeah. But I love them.
Honestly, both of you in the reaction would be cool. You'll be cool. Because Loquinha, different for other couples, it's epic. The best couple, gay couple ever.
Really?
I think so.
You have seen everything.
I watch everything, and I could say easy that is one of the best representation that we have in the world. like healthy, good representation.
Yeah.
Adult, good, healthy, honest.
Sweet.
Not make something just for be like or super sexual or super like tragic or something like this. This is really I don't know if I can name it 3. But
Yeah,
Loquinha, you
who
be.
else would be?
Like I told you, I really like Flosmin for Argentina because I think they are cute too and they have all their storyline and both it was really cute with each other.
Hmm.
Louis Melia from Spain. It's because I have a lot of it about them, but yeah. But anyways, I think they are the best couple.
Oh my god, you're so close.
I mean, it's a good one. It's gonna get on soap opera. Yeah, for like a soap opera is the best that we have.
I need to say that.
Yeah, cair no polo não posso.
Cair no polo não posso. Cair no polo não posso. Oh, what does he mean?
Means that like
No is like off.
cair no. In the.
Oh. Never mind. Why would I guess?
What doesn't give you make me strong?
What does it mean?
I'm sorry.
I'm just waiting here.
It's like fall on the polo. The polo is polo. Like polo. I can't.
Guys. Okay.
It's just a sentence with not, but yeah. Esperanto. Oh, it's true. Esperanto that I told you that is a mix of who speak English, French, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese.
Yes,
everyone you understand Esperanto. It is true.
That would be a great language to learn.
You'll be.
The AI stuff in Duolingo is so disappointing.
Oh, it's true. I don't know. Oh yeah, the animation thing is the only thing that comes to my mind. I don't know. But yeah.
I don't know what's the AI stuff.
We don't support AI.
We don't support AI, but I guess we do if we're doing Duolingo.
Portuguese and Spanish are very similar to. Pergunta pra Tiia. Question for you. Assistindo Três Graças, você nota muita diferença na maneira em que as pessoas interagem comparando Brasil e Finlândia? Watching the novella, you think it's too different the way that people act with each other in Brazil than in Finland?
Well, can I ask this? Pergunta pra Elisa.
Elisa, yeah.
If you compare how people in the novella act with each other compared to real people, is it similar?
I think, of course, more dramatic, intense because it's a novella, but it's like the dynamic, familiar dynamic. For example, you'll be leaving your parents' house and dynamic you'll have it with people and friends is really similar.
Yes. Well, it's very different to Finland.
É bem diferente da Finlândia. I'm feeling this woman who being interviews translating in real time. So say and I say in Portuguese.
Yes.
É bem diferente na Finlândia.
Like you said about the living together and how close the families are, is completely different.
Sobreviver, tipo, pra ela é um absurdo que a gente no Brasil viva com os nossos pais, por exemplo, quando você já é mais adulto. Se você é solteira, por exemplo, a gente... Claro que tem pessoas que saem de casa mais cedo, mas a gente vive com os nossos pais até casar. Para ela, que isso foi chocante, que aqui é 15, 16 anos, eles estão lá, saindo de casa, não quer nem ver a cara do pai e da mãe mais. Então, e toda essa coisa familiar que tá o tempo todo com família envolvida, família opinando em tudo, aqui não acontece.
I think the kinds of scenes that... like now, for example, the big fights and the slaps and all of those that now that I watched the one with Zenilda and Arminda, for example, and Ferecci in there in the middle, like that kind of stuff. I don't know if that would happen in real life in Brazil. You can say that too.
Yes.
But like in Finland, I don't think, not that there's not abuse, but that kind of fighting, like
No.
slaps and like crazy,
yeah.
you know, that would never happen. And on TV, that would never happen. Like
Yeah.
this kind of scene that was so insane for me to watch, because I'm like, this
Never happened.
would never, you
Yeah.
would never put something like that on TV, because people would just be like,
Só.
these people are crazy.
É, aqui, tipo, a cena, ela tá falando, tipo, da Zenilda batendo na Arminda, tudo, ela perguntou se acontece normalmente no Brasil. Sim, acontece. Acontece e acontece. Mas aqui, provavelmente, se acontecer, é raro. Até se a pessoa vê uma coisa horrível, uma traição, qualquer coisa, eles agem... Eles odeiam qualquer tipo de exposição, seja boa ou ruim. Então... E, principalmente, nunca teria uma cena dessa na televisão daqui, por exemplo. Então, ela ficou bem assim, quando ela viu, tipo, meu Deus, eles têm esse tipo de cena.
But even simple things like meeting someone and hugging them, you know, that you meet someone for the first time and you say prazer, prazer, and hug them.
Yes. Pera.
Even that is like, you would never hug someone in Finland that you don't know.
Yeah.
And also, I think this is not necessarily like about how people interact with each other, but just the, like, in general, that in the show there is a very big division between the really rich people and then the people from the favela. And Finland pretty much doesn't have either of those. You know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Na novela tem muita diferença, tipo, a diferença social para ela, ela fica um pouco chocada, porque aqui, gente, não existe diferença social quase, é todo mundo muito similar em nível social. Então, eles
No one is super rich. No one is
ninguém é
super
super rico, ninguém é super pobre, então ela fica, tipo, quando ela vê a diferença, que mostra lá a chacrinha e mostra a chacrinha.
Favela?
No.
What?
Chacrinha.
Chacrinha is the name of the favela.
I was thinking I will say other thing. Anyways, she'd be a little shocked.
Lucy?
But yeah, ela fica um pouco, tipo, meu Deus.
And the hugging thing. Or when you meet someone.
O abraço, conhecer alguém abraçar, dar beijo no rosto, não.
Like when Loquinha and Lorena meet for the first time in the dinner. And they're like, oh, your name is Loquinha, blah, 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 blah. And then hug. I'm like,
never.
Why are you hugging? Or, you know, to me, it feels like that.
Okay.
I have 0 gaydar, says Fingal. That's okay.
We'll have a vibe. Okay.
That's okay.
Cuts to Brazil being the cancer making count in the world and have so many people pull it up to like it.
And having 200 million people population and acting like this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We are superior.
There's a lot of you guys. There's not a lot of us. There's less of us than in probably any city in your country. Everything
that happened here, I always say to her that it's so tiny compared to São Paulo, where I'm coming from. You know? Mm-hmm. So have like a Pride here. In São Paulo, it's 4 million people in the Pride. Here's like, 2,000.
2,000?
5,000. No, it's not like just this. It's more. But like if you compare like 50,000 here, for example, it's not 50,000, but like 20,000 here with 4 million in São Paulo is like, tinyzinho. Cute.
Yeah.
Whole continent, you know, they just took the name for themselves. Yeah, Americans. Exactly. Eu não sei o nome de todos os meus vizinhos, eu sei o nome de todos os cachorros. Isso é uma coisa que ela ficou abismada quando ela foi no Brasil, o tanto de cachorro que tem em todos os lugares, e você escuta o cachorro, porque aqui todas as casas é tão isolamento acústico, aqui é tão grande que você não escuta nada. E quando ela estava no Brasil, tudo que ela escutava era cachorro latindo, e ela ficou assim, meu Deus, quanto cachorro num lugar só. Mas She said that she don't know the name for her neighbors, but she know the name for all their dogs. And I said they're shocked with the dogs in Brazil.
Yeah.
Mas sim, we care about the dogs more than the neighbors. The pillow watched the whole show.
Yeah, the pillow has reacted more than you have in this channel.
You should date the pillow.
I kind of am. Honestly.
They're the best parent. They are Loquinhas.
Do Finnish families have WhatsApp groups?
Yeah, because we have the whole family.
Yes.
Then just family for our house. Then just cousins. Then just
Well, yeah, because the
we have
problem
a
is
lot.
that you call family like your relatives' family.
Yeah.
I think yes. Yes.
Yeah, you guys have.
We have, but there's
Eu-
not a lot of activity there.
And I think you guys make a group to everything. I'm a group
That's
hater,
true.
kind of. I have just my family group. That is literally me, my mom, my dad, and my sister. My relatives group, I went out because I am the
Black sheep.
for the family. But here they wanna go buy a water together. They make a group for buy a water together, and then that's
true.
it.
It's true.
They
But
have
yeah,
a group
families
for
do
everything.
have groups.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And so, do you have any pets? We don't have a pet yet. I want a dog or any animal or a goat. I love goats.
She wants
dream.
a goat
I want a goat.
in our city apartment.
I want a goat. I want a horse. I want a dog. I want a cat. But she's allergic. I am allergic to.
You are allergic.
I'm more than her.
Yes.
If a dog comes close to me, I look like I just had drugs. But I don't care because I love dogs and I can
They are
live.
like drugs to you.
Yeah, but I love them. I love animals. I'm a biologist, so I love animals. But one day maybe a dogzinho. If we have a house with more space.
Yeah. Yeah, we would need more space.
Yeah.
And easier access to outside, and then to have some nature somewhere close, because we are like in the city, so I would just feel bad for the poor dog.
Yeah. Lucy's family is so familiar in dynamics to the traditional.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I've
Really
gathered too.
Together,
and I feel like everything about that family for me is like
it's stressful.
I don't get it, or like
Yeah.
unfamiliar.
Yeah.
The fact that you live in the same house with your mom and your I mean, she's 15, for God's sake.
Yeah.
That's like
But it's still
not unnormal, but like, yeah.
What I did. Yeah. There are so many good morning messages. Everyone, good morning in the group.
In the family group?
Yeah, everyone sent the good morning with stickers.
My God. No.
No, here
or like if someone is in a hospital, we put it in the group. That's it. Or like,
here they just talk emergency stuff.
Yeah.
No one talk with each other.
Or if we want to meet up.
Yeah, just for something really like necessary.
Not like
hi
chat.
Yeah.
No. We don't talk to each other.
Yeah, like everyday messages asking how was everyone day.
Oh God, if I had to write to my family every day how my day was, absolutely not. My whole day would be that.
It's different, guys.
Yes.
No one be super rich or no one be super poor is the ideal.
Yes.
Aqui é muito bom isso por causa que realmente, claro, tem diferença. Gente mais rica e mais pobre, mas aqui, tipo, não existe gente pobre que ser comparado com o que a gente sabe que existe de pobreza em Brasil, por exemplo, né? Eles não conseguem nem imaginar que uma realidade dessa existe. Então, quando eles falam alguém pobre aqui, o pobre daqui é classe média pra gente. Então, eles não têm... Às vezes eu falo de alguma coisa que eles ficam até meio... Que você vê que claramente não passa nem na cabeça deles algumas coisas. Love you, bebê.
What?
I said that you guys is like even harder for you guys understand how different can be the social level.
Yes,
Because
yes.
you guys
Yeah,
here
yeah.
don't have it.
We don't have that.
Yeah.
No.
We
There's
are
no
more,
people on the
yeah.
streets, like,
Yeah.
or, anything even, or not anything even close to that, but like, yeah.
No, really.
Yeah.
We are America famous are intense. Yeah, we're like American family is really intense and really like
Yes.
invasive. I think it's really invasive. Like everyone wanna know and give your opinion about each other's life in families.
But then also
Latin
you have
America.
very different rules of like what is invasive and what is not.
Yeah, I
like
know.
that's what we always talk about.
Yeah. Here they, yeah.
Like you
it's
wouldn't
different.
talk about job.
No, we talk, but we don't meet someone and already ask, what is your job? How much is your salary? And like this kind of
We
thing.
wouldn't ask what is your salary.
Here they kind of like this. Hey. But yeah.
Yeah. But like for you, that's a personal question. What is
Yeah,
your job?
or
in
take it.
Finland, that's like the most basic.
No, yeah, it's not like that you
question.
never ask, but it's not like you meet someone and already start making like, where you live, what is your job?
Yeah.
You're married, you have a kid, this kind of things.
Yeah.
You go more for like, so what is your favorite song? Oh, you like the city, that like stuff more. Yeah. What are your favorite songs from childhood? Do you remember our first celebrity crushes? Oh,
First celebrity crushes.
My first celebrity crush was the teacher in Matilda's movie.
Oh,
Mrs. Honey.
Miss Honey.
Miss Honey.
Yeah, that's true.
I think she was my first crush. But my actual crush that I understand, crush. I think.
Oh.
I watched so many shows when I was like 9 or 10 years old, and I already have a gay stuff like Grey's Anatomy with Arizona and Kelly, and the L Word with the whole bunch of gays.
Everyone.
And yeah. So
I'm trying to think like first one. It's hard for me to go back. No, go ahead.
For me, it's Smallville with Lois Lane. You know? I was like,
I think I would say all the sisters from Charmed. All the 3 original. I was like, this is it. At the time I didn't even understand that it was a crush, but like when I'm trying to think back, because this is my problem, because I figured out so late myself about my like sexuality and stuff, that then it's hard to, because I didn't like back then I didn't think, oh, this is my first celebrity crush. But yeah, I would say all 3 of them from Charmed, and I would say Kate from Lost.
Kate from Lost.
Evangeline Lilly in the Kate Austen times was insane. Insane. It's insane to watch it now and know that she's not gay. Minimum bi, like you would say.
Minimum bi. My theory is that everyone is minimum bi.
She, oh my God.
Kate.
She was great. What shows did you watch as a kid? Like cartoons or like shows after that? There's a Spanish show that everyone in Finland for some reason watched when we were kids called Los Serranos.
Yeehaw! She went to her huge collection of DVDs. Serrano Perhe.
Serrano Perhe. For some reason, this was the shit when I was kid. Everyone watched this. So I have watched, this was one of the things that I was watching as a kid.
It's a good one. Okay. Do you know Moraine and Siwan from the Wheel of Time? I know that you don't, but I know then. But you never watch. I never finished the Wheel of Time.
No, me neither.
Is with Rosamund Pike, one of my celebrity crushes.
Yeah, but not one of your first,
Not
apparently.
my first.
Who is your biggest celebrity crush? Did we talk about this last time?
My biggest celebrity. I have my top 3 here in my heart. That is, I top 4. No, 5.
Who just made it in?
Okay, I would say my top 5. Of course, my Queen Supreme, Kate Blanchett. Then Sadie Snook. I love her. Then I always forget her name.
Rachel Weisz.
And then, oh my god, my name is today's Rose.
Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet.
Rose.
Thanks, Rose. Kate Winslet and Rebecca Ferguson.
Oh my god, yes. True.
Ah,
She's the one who made it to your list this week. That you made an announcement that she's
it's
rising.
true. She's rising in the, but like my top 3, I think is Rachel, Sadie Snook, and Kate Blanchett. I love Sadie Snook. But Kate Winslet is so fucking good. Maybe she took Rachel's place. I don't know. Depend on my day.
Oh god. Yes.
The way that you guys flirt in Finland is different. Guys, it is. They don't flirt.
Who is flirting in Finland is my question.
Eles não paqueram aqui na Finlândia. Toda a iniciativa veio do meu lado, gente. Ela só morria cada coisa que eu falava. Eu, como brasileiro, jeito de ser. E ela só assim, morrendo vermelha. Ela não sabe o que eu estou falando agora, mas é isso.
Did you guys see? It was very relatable. The Inga, I need to check her last name because I never remember it because it's so long. Ibsdotter Lilleas, who was in Sentimental Value.
Oh yeah. What about her?
Who was the sister in Sentimental Value. She did the chicken shop date with Amelia before the Oscars.
Yes.
And she was asking, how do you flirt in Norway? Like, teach me something how to flirt. She's like, she was like terrified by the question. She's like, we don't flirt. Or it was so relatable for me. If you guys want to watch, you should watch that interview. And that is how I would answer that question.
I try make she flirt with me, but she start die.
I can't do it. I definitely could not do it in Finnish.
But we did it great, guys. She flirted a little with me.
I don't know. Did I? I don't know. I find it so... Like, when I see people flirt on TV, for example, I like...
Yeah. Ela quase morre com as cenas de Loquinha, que é... Sabe? Quando elas têm aqueles flertes, que até a gente morre de vergonha às vezes. Ela quer morrer. Loquinha, assim, that is true. And that you like, you wanna die.
Yeah, I mean, I like watching it, but it's so uncomfortable for me. I'm like...
It's not that you hate, but you feel uncomfortable. Ela fica desconfortável, mas ela gosta. Mas é difícil.
Yeah. Because that's what Amelia was asking her in the interview. She's like, how would you say, like, you're hot? And she's just like she can't come up with how to say you're hot in Norwegian.
Yeah.
And then she's like, well, we could say like blah 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 like this, and that means kind of like you're nice. And I'm like, that's very relatable. If you ask me how would I say in Finnish you're hot, I'm like, I would never say I would never say that in Finnish. Nainen. Yeah. I would never say that. I would say something more along the lines of like, you're nice.
You're nice.
And that's like flirting. Yeah, we don't do it.
We don't do it.
I don't know how
I do it.
people find each other here. I would like to see like real life flirting
Por
actually.
isso que ela casou comigo, gente. Se fosse depender da Finlândia, ela tava no armário ainda.
That's also why I never pictured. I was like, there's no way I could ever date or be with a Finnish person because I don't know how that would work. I would have to speak Finnish and be like romantic and do that kind of stuff in Finnish. I couldn't.
We have a good point here about my goat. In Severance, goats live in the office, so why not? Thank you.
Guys, this is dangerous.
Thank you very much. Because I just want a little baby goat, a little baby pork, a little baby
Pork!
horse, a little baby cow, a big little ever animal.
What was your reaction when you saw the goats for the first time in Severance? How happy were you
I was really happy.
from 1 to 10?
I watched the episode a lot of times just for see the goat scenes. I'm obsessed. I have a shirt that literally say I'm obsessed with goats. Because
No, it says easily distracted
Oh, yeah.
by baby goats.
easily distracted by baby goats because it's true. My sister gave this shirt to me because
Yeah,
she know me.
goats are her thing.
Yes.
Is there pollution in Finland?
No.
Do you think it's possible to save the planet from pollution? We are all doomed.
Just if the capitalism is over.
Yeah, and I don't think that's
Possible.
Yeah.
No, like possible is possible, but it's not possible.
I can say like this, if every country like had the possibility and the will to live like Finland, not that Finland is necessarily the best or Finland is perfect at all, but if every country in the world made the same kind of like decisions as Finland when it comes to this, I think it could be possible.
Yeah.
But there's no way that that's going to happen. Finland has very clear air. Very, very clear air.
Yeah.
Because
And water.
And water.
A água aqui, gente, a maior alegria da minha vida. Você pode beber água de qualquer lugar. Você não tem que pagar por causa que é água da pia. Pode beber água da toalete.
Yeah.
Maravilhosa.
Oh, yeah. I could drink water from the shower.
Qualquer água. Tudo de
Yeah.
graça. Porque você não compra água. Vai em restaurante, já tem lá várias. É água à vontade.
Because there's not a lot of people, so then there's not a lot
Yeah.
of pollution. There's just a lot of forest. 75% of Finland is just trees.
Yeah. We live in a forest.
The rest is lakes. And then there's little cities here and there. But in American families, children move. Oh,
sorry.
It's okay.
Different states like nothing. In Latin America, that doesn't happen. That's too far.
Right.
Ela fica, she be like shocked that in Brazil we live with our parents, and if we move, it's really close. And just like, of course, have people who leave, like I left home to Finland, but yeah, it's not common.
Yeah, you came as far as you could.
We go to Brazil. Vocês vêm ao Brasil. We go to Brazil. A gente vai pro Brasil em julho, que é inverno no Brasil, mas pra gente vai ser verão, gente, porque o inverno no Brasil, em São Paulo, é frio. É frio, mas aqui pra nós é verão. Então, pra gente que vem do menos 20, menos 30, 20 graus é uhul, vamos nadar na praia. Então, a gente vai para São Paulo em julho. Vem minha família, que faz 3 anos que eu não vou pro Brasil. Então, a gente vai ver minha família. E ficar uns 40 dias no Brasil. Então, estamos ansiosas. We're going to Brazil.
We are coming. Let's go.
Minha primeira celebrity crush foi... Ai, Sophia Bush for... Gente, eu tentei fazer... I try make she watch One Tree Hill. She refused it.
I don't refuse. We watched it.
One season.
We
and
watched
then you
more
give
than
one season and a half. And then you give up. Sophia Bush.
She's great.
She's great.
And she's one of us now. With
So, yeah.
Ashlyn Harris, which is a little sus perhaps, but I'm not judging anyone's relationships or
Ai, Sofia
whatever.
Bush's crushes, verdade. Quando ela se assumiu, eu também
Yeah,
fiquei tão
she's
feliz. Eu falei, ai, sabia, né? Que o gaydar sempre tava ali pra ela. Tá, 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 tá. Sabia.
yeah. Sophia Bush is great.
People are asking if you go to Brazil, meet the actress. E esse é um sonho conhecer as atrizes, mas acho que não vai ser possível por causa que a gente teria que ir pro Rio de Janeiro, que pode ser possível, mas veremos. Mas ainda assim é em julho e logística acho que difícil de acontecer. Mas
It would be fun,
you'll be fun.
but I wouldn't know if anyone here knows how to contact. I've tried to contact to get like interviews from the girls now
Yeah.
that the novella is starting or the novellinha is starting and stuff.
But
Like
it's
to
hard.
do interviews in English. I'm not able to get any contact to them or to Globo or to their agents or anything.
Can you take my lipstick in the bathroom for me?
Yes.
My mouth is really dry.
Look out for her for a little bit.
I'll be like the dogs will be like,
Yeah.
she's back soon. 2 seconds. Pum 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 pum.
This one.
Yes. Thank you very much. Mhm.
All three of them, you're ambitious. I think this is about the sisters. The Skylar sisters. No, from
sister?
Charmed.
Oh yeah.
I just feel like all three of them, and because I was watching that show when I was quite young, I think all three of them were like, wow, to me. My favorite, if I had to choose one, I think now my answer would be different, but back then Piper was like my number one.
Great. I can't opinion about it.
Did you haven't
No.
seen Charmed?
If I saw, it was not like for remember who was who.
Guess what Charmed is in Finnish? You will love this because you will understand it. Siskoni on noita. What does it mean in English? Siskoni on
My sister is
noita. Velho, mutta nainen.
a wizard. Velho is a
Witch.
wizard. A witch.
My sister is a witch. It's Charmed in Finnish. Yeah. But I was a little
Rebecca
ambitious.
Ferguson. Woohoo. Rebecca.
She's Swedish. Did you know that?
Rebecca.
Oh, can't believe she's Swedish. She seems so warm to people, especially women. It's true.
But I think Swedish people is more warm than Finnish.
Yes. Swedes are like the Latinos of Scandinavia, I think.
Yeah, they are more warm people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Ela vem pro Brasil? Ela vem pro Brasil. Eu e ela, together. We go to Brazil together.
Yes. Yes.
If
I'll go too.
Se essa for sua pergunta, nós duas estamos indo pro Brasil. Summer 40 here. I like you better than it's taken with my hand.
That's how you would flirt?
Maybe.
Say that in Spanish or Portuguese.
Eu gosto de você mais do que comer frangos com as minhas mãos. Ai!
I can't do it.
I can do it.
So good. That's a great line. See, if I said that in Finnish, I would sound like a complete idiot.
Wait.
Mitä?
There's a movie where Rebecca Ferguson character is gay and kisses a German actress from Dark.
How?
No,
How? How do you
I
not?
say no. I'm trying to remember which movie. Something. We need to recheck this.
And who from Dark?
I think is the. Wait, guys. I need
I'm
information.
shocked. I don't have to ask your reaction to how the baby goat was treated in pluribus. Heartbreaking. Oh, sorry. Now I'm distracting
I
your
will not
Google
remember
search.
now the name of them.
Someone will give the name in the
Yeah.
chat. What is the name of the movie?
What?
What was your reaction to how they treated the baby goat in pluribus in the last episode? Rip.
I avoid the look stuff that don't make me happy. But yeah.
That was so sad.
I don't like it. I don't watch it. I watch pluribus, but I jump at the scene.
You closed your eyes.
I closed my eyes.
That was so sad. Yeah.
Deixa a água aqui. Não deixa tanto quanto, mas deixa um pouco. Mas não tanto. É bem menos, diria, mas é sofrido. Olha, mas qualquer coisa estética que é ruim, gente, vou falar pra você, é ruim. Nossa, cabeleireira é ruim, manicure é ruim, tudo ruim. Hi.
Mita.
She asked if the water here is bad for the hair, like it's in Italy, Spain. I said that is bad, not as much how like in Spain, Italy stuff, but in general, aesthetical things here too is bad, like hair dress and stuff. You know, I struggle with this.
Yes.
É sofrido. Não vejo a hora de ir pro Brasil fazer uma hidratação no meu cabelo, na minha pele. Estamos sobrevivendo, gente. Estamos sobrevivendo. When will she post the new reaction? She will post the new Loquinha video until the end of next week, guys. She promised, because she was working this week. Her birthday is coming next week, Tuesday. So she will try it. I will push her for sure, like work.
Wednesday, I will post.
Well, Wednesday. She will do everything to post Wednesday. She said that she will not sleep. She will work 24/7 for posting the video fast.
Because I want to get to the sex.
She want to get to the sex.
Oh my God. I feel like I'm building up to it too much and then I'm going to be disappointed.
You're not going to be disappointed. It was magical. It was perfect.
Poetic?
Poetic. Thank you. The Spice of the Fallen Snow movie with Rebecca. Okay.
Write it down. That doesn't sound familiar. I mean, I for sure have not
I take
seen
a photo
it.
because I don't like to write nothing down.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Vocês pensam vir no Brasil? Yeah, we go to Brazil July.
Julie. How do you say it?
Julio. Em julho. Julho. Esse inverno vai ser quente porque I don't know. This winter will be warm because of the El Niño that happen often in South America, and it'll be like 30 degrees even sometimes.
See, that's hotter than our summer.
O verão daqui, gente, bate ali no 25 no máximo. Então, 30 graus pra gente no inverno é o nosso verão. Então, a gente tá indo pro inverno no Brasil, verão pra gente. Vai ser melhor, porque daí a gente vai poder ir pra praia mais vazia, não vai estar amontoado de gente e tudo, e a gente vai aproveitar do mesmo jeito. Oh, you think it's actual camisa 10? Eu acho que a camisa 10 em Loquinha é a Gabriela. Por quê? A Alanis é mais atacante. Ela vai pro ali meio sonsa, fingindo que não tá entendendo, mas só lançando os papapá. E a Gabriela já... Gabriela não. Ai, gente. A Eduarda já, ela prepara ali o terreno, analisa a jogada, lê muito bem o que tá acontecendo para ver se ataca, se volta para defensiva. Então, eu acho que a camisa 10 é a Gabriela. E a Alanis é a camisa da futebol. Ela não entende muito de futebol. Então, Who you think is the shirt number 10? You don't understand a lot of football.
No, and I don't understand. I think you've explained it to me like 10 times, and I
Yeah, yeah,
still would have to ask every time.
Yeah, but I think Eduardo for sure is the number 10. Like I say, she's there in the position where she read the situation, when she need attack, when she need to come back. She read very well the situation. And Alan is no. Lorena, I saw her the name. Lorena is more like, playing the, but just like attack more. So that's it. They wanna we go to Salvador. I wish. Eu gostaria de Salvador. In the Northwest. Olha, se a gente tivesse tempo para ficar períodos longos no Brasil, eu ia querer levar ela para o Nordeste por causa que não tem lugar melhor do que Nordeste, especialmente para praias. Então, mas acho que a gente vai ficar. O máximo que poderia acontecer é em Rio de Janeiro, mas não sei também, por causa que eu tô sem ver minha família, vai fazer mais de 3 anos, então vou ficar mais com eles. E eu sou de São Paulo, que também eu amo, né, gente? Não posso falar que eu não amo São Paulo, porque eu amo São Paulo. But, yeah. A gente não vai conhecer as atrizes, que, como eu disse, elas estão no Rio, a gente em São Paulo, a não sei que milagre acontecesse, a gente conheceria elas. Mas,
it would be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice. Maybe
I don't
one
think
day.
It's very realistic.
No. Come before the telenovela is over. Gente, gostaria, mas não, infelizmente eu não posso, por causa que, pelo menos eu tô trabalhando e eu só tenho aqui ninguém, graças a Deus, todo mundo tem férias de verão aqui, que é em julho. Então é quando eu tenho as minhas férias também. Então, antes disso, não podemos ir por causa de trabalho.
Hi, guys. Someone is saying hi.
Hi. Hi.
Yoo-hoo.
Elas iam amar conhecer vocês esses dias. Tinha uma moça que veio de outro país. They should say they are loving me jealous because they have someone from Uruguay, I think, that was in Brazil. I met them and they'd be really excited. Someone from other country be there to see them.
Oh,
yeah.
They were at the door?
Yeah, in the door. Yeah. The door. Eu sei, foi a menina do Uruguai que fiquei feliz que ela conseguiu ir. Mas acho que é difícil, ainda mais que quando a gente vai, elas já não vão nem estar mais fazendo novela, então.
Se fazendo de papel para levar tesourada.
Plain paper to receive a scissor. I try to explain this to her. Eu tentei explicar essa frase para ela, mas ela não entendeu. But it's scissors, you know?
Yeah, I understand scissors.
So you play paper to receive this. But it's not make sense for her. Não faz sentido para ela.
I mean, I understand kind of, but I don't understand.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, Spanish and Portuguese are such hot languages. Yeah. Like they are naturally so calm and flirty.
A gente já fala numa linguagem sensual.
Yes. Sim. Finland is not at all, or Finnish is not at all. Even saying I love you in Finnish feels like torture. Like it's so hard to say it out loud because it's like so we don't, yeah.
But it's cute.
For you guys, it comes so naturally. It's so nice.
Rio de Janeiro is beautiful. É muito bonito também. Rio, that is beautiful.
I would love to go.
Eu quero muito, muito, muito tentar levar ela para o Rio de Janeiro. Eu tô vendo se a gente conseguiria fazer pelo menos uns 3, 4 dias no Rio. Mas vamos ver. Tá aberta a possibilidade. Talvez. Veremos. If you were able to go to Rio.
It would be so nice.
Gente, porque daí tem que organizar também, né? Avião, hotel e tudo mais. E Eu não sou especialista em Rio de Janeiro, então teria que ficar num lugar bom. Aqui, my lipstick
I hid it
disappeared.
from you because you keep hitting the
So
table
where it
with
is?
it.
Give it to me.
That sound is probably really annoying.
Sorry,
for
guys,
this.
for hitting the lipstick in the computer. But my mouth is really dry.
What is this?
Wait. Tanto Alan quanto a Gabi. Here she said that Alan and Gabi both are more like from São Paulo. They being the real when they're filming everything,
So
but
maybe
they're
we
family.
will hang out.
Imagina a sorte, a gente poderia ver elas em São Paulo. Dar oizinho.
Pretending to be a sheet of paper
to be scissored.
Yeah, I see. I mean, I do understand it. But just logically, it doesn't make sense to me. But it's fine. I get it.
You get it.
And now I said it out loud in a live.
You did. You did great, honey.
Did you watch the final season of Stranger Things? Was it as bad for you as for most people? We did watch it.
We did watch it.
And the answer is yes, I guess. Because originally I thought that I would react to it, but then we just started watching it, and I was thinking the whole time, I was like, thank God I'm not reacting to this.
Yeah.
Because it's very hard for me to react to something that I don't actually like. I mean, it's a cool show, and it was cool to see how they ended it.
Yeah.
But I feel like there were so many plot holes and things that they didn't finish and things that were like...
I don't think it was the best thing ever. I don't think it was horrible.
No.
So
the last episode was... I mean, if you look at it technically, what kind of episode of television that was, I understand that a lot of people think it's terrible.
Yeah.
Because it was literally just an epilogue. The whole episode was just everyone saying goodbye, and the kind of that should be the last like 10 minutes. They put that in like 2 hours or however long that last episode is. But for someone who likes the show, of course, it's nice to see that.
Yeah.
But if you look at it from like TV point of view, it was not a great episode, but I loved watching it. I loved the last scene with when they're playing the game the last time, and then putting the folders up and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and the conversation with the older kids.
Oh yeah.
Like, it was just very nostalgic, and it was like made to make you cry. I did cry. I don't cry a lot, but I did cry in that ending because they build it up so much. Yeah. But I am happy I didn't react to it, because I would have been like, okay, it's over.
She said that if the global people knew it, that we were there and they were filming their ritual kills there fast. Because they like to post this for social media.
It would be nice. The Global, is it Global TV or Global Play or something? The account on TikTok that is both. Like sharing my videos and commenting on my videos and stuff. I'm like, gente,
por favor,
invite me. I'm ready. How are you feeling? It's been 2 hours and 18 minutes. My God.
Ew! Não... Ai, versão hétero!
Mita.
Ew! The straight version, like for straight people, is plain sucrilhos is like cereal for received milk. Ew! A gente é muito gay pra isso. Too gay for that. Disgusting. Disgusting, guys. Disgusting, guys.
Oh, God. Yeah. Poor straight people.
Oh, yeah, for the repercussion that is being the video. So, global. Like you say, global is reposting. And all the time I touch the screen, because now my work computer is... You can touch the screen all the time. I try touch.
It's not a touch screen. Oh damn! I missed most of this live fashionably late.
Let's start again.
So,
Hello, guys.
hi everyone.
We're back.
How did we meet? Okay. No, but you can watch it later if you want. Thanks for being
we're
here
still
now.
here a little. Wait, we're not leaving.
No,
No,
I was like
no.
wrapping things up.
No,
you get so excited always in the lives.
I get excited.
It's cute. Ah, fofa. Você é fofa.
Who say
Bebê.
that?
Me.
You.
Who say that?
I think you're talking about someone said that
I'm
you're
like,
fofa.
Me.
You're fofa. You're fofinha.
Watching you from Australia.
Gabby.
Is it you, Gabby? No, kidding. No, my best friend is Australian. But hi to Australia. So you're already awake. So happy Monday. Are you a Loquinha fan in Australia? Is there a lot of Loquinha fans in Australia?
At least I know one, but probably yes. I can promise.
Zocia's actress Carolina Vidra got her first ever award. Ray Seahorn got 3 of 4 awards. Do you think Ray will get Emmy?
I hope so.
Oh my god.
I think she deserves.
I just went into a Pluribus wormhole yesterday and I posted on Instagram like my favorite shots of Carol in the show. So I feel like I got into the Pluribus bubble again. I was so happy to see that Carolina won an award. It's so cute. She's so cute. They are all, even though Ray is like a big name and her face, especially now, is like quite famous and people know who she is, but she doesn't act like she's famous. You know?
Yeah.
And all the Pluribus cast, because then everyone else is quite like unknown. So I think the cast as a whole is such a random group of random people. And then they're winning awards and stuff, and they're all just like, oh, hi, like so cute about it. I love it. Ray definitely should win an Emmy. I was happy for Kerry Russell to win. She got the SAG, right? That's the one that Ray didn't win.
Yes.
I was happy for Kerry Russell to win. I don't think, well, we haven't really watched the show.
No.
But what I've seen and what I've heard.
Yeah.
Ray she is the show and she is so good and she's in it so much and she's insane that there's no way that Kerry Russell is better than her. But these things, awards are always like someone just decides who is better than someone else. It's weird.
But I hope Ray win because I love her.
If she doesn't win the Emmy, I'm very
surprised.
Very surprised.
Oh, last time it was.
Did Brie win?
I think it was Brie.
No, is her name Brie?
Yeah, Brie. No.
I was just saying Brie Larson.
Me too.
No, wait. Oh my God! Why are we missing all?
I think it's Brie.
Today?
It's Brie.
Brit Lauer.
Brit Lauer. Yeah.
She won last year, right?
Mm.
I love her, and she was so good in this season of Severance too that I feel kind of bad for her that Ray came and
bye.
But I really think Ray Seahorn should win.
Brittany.
And the fact that she's playing a lesbian character in such a huge show, and she is the main character, she is the show, is very, very cool. Carrie might have a chance, and Euphoria season 3 is coming, so Zendaya might have a chance. But if Ray doesn't win, I riot. Yeah. I mean, the good thing is that they're all good, you know, that we have so many good shows and good actors to watch. But I think Ray is insanely good. And the show that she's doing is like great for her. Yes. The show is like made for awards for her. Fits for her. And it fits, yeah. The character is crazy, but great. Yes, Loquinha fan. Oh, Australia. Loquinha fan. Don't speak a word of Portuguese, but have been able to follow with subtitles and your channel. So thank you. Thank you. Amazing. I'm glad you're watching it. I'm so happy to watch it, and if I'm able to bring at least one person to watch them, I'm happy.
Bring the gays to the light.
Getting away from all the Twitter drama, you
Oh yeah.
to welcome wholesome change. Yeah, no, I'm not here for the Twitter drama.
Me either.
I really don't care. It's hard for me to care and hard for me to understand it. So we're just here hanging out on YouTube live. Brit, yeah, there we go. Brit Lauer. We're blanking on like all the names today.
We are.
Zendaya already has an Emmy, hasn't she? Does she? Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. But Euphoria is also a great show for awards. They are so different to their characters. Ray has so much lab dog energy, and Carolina has cat energy. It's so true. It is so true.
It is true.
I loved them together in the show, the characters, and I love them when they're doing press and stuff together as Ray and Carolina. Because yes, they're completely different people and the dynamics are so different, but I love both of them equally. Those both
You should love it
dynamics.
equally.
We love everyone equally. We just want to help you, Carol.
Zendaya was one like two back to back. Was one.
Back to back in 2000s. Yeah.
Okay.
I love Zendaya.
I love Zendaya too.
And Kerry Russell, yeah, Kerry hadn't won anything since Felicity, right? And now she got the SAG. So that's also why I was happy. Where in Brazil are you from?
Sorry, I was thinking.
What were you thinking?
I don't ask.
Okay.
My head think.
You went somewhere.
My head think.
Hi,
30,000 million thoughts per sec. I'm from São Paulo. São Paulo.
Sao Paulo.
São Paulo. São Paulo.
My wife and I are from the south, close to Argentina.
Rio Grande do Sul. Paraná. Santa Catarina. I love it so much.
Too much time between seasons in Euphoria. I think most people forgot about the show. I think that's going to be the same for Pluribus too. I don't know how long we're going to have to wait for season 2.
What?
Or Severance.
That
everyone, like the hype calms down.
I think this happened a little with the Severance from season 1 to season 2. I think the only show that was not too bad was because I remember Dark when coming season 1, and I think it was 3 years later coming season 2, and then really fast season 3.
Really? Okay.
But I think people take a while for found Dark.
Right.
Because Severance as soon coming out, everyone was hyped, and then was really long.
Yes.
But Dark coming out, then when was hyped up, one like, whoa, but this show was released like 2 years ago. So the other season was already close to come.
Oh, okay.
So, you know.
Right.
But yeah, the time is always long.
I mean, if they're making good TV, it takes a long time. So I would prefer them taking their time and making good TV and trying to make it back to back. Of course, if they're able to make it as good faster, of course, that would be nicer. But it's also kind of nice to wait for the new season or wait for the next episodes. They forget, but when new seasons come out, people get excited again. That's true. That is true.
That is true.
They'll start filming Severance season 3 next week.
A dream.
I'm thinking of getting a Severance tattoo in Brazil. I'm just saying.
Yeah, she really wanted tattoos in Brazil because it's really cheap when we pay tattoos there. because here is really expensive to make tattoos.
Here, everything is expensive here.
Yeah, everything is expensive. So she really like wanna try make as much tattoo possible when we're
Yeah,
in Brazil.
yeah. The Pit has managed to release seasons annually pretty well. Yeah, I know. It's so funny. I've seen Vince Gilligan, who is the creator of Pluribus and Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. He's been talking about it that like it's it's good for Pitt, but bad for Pluribus that Pitt is able to do that, and Pluribus, there's no way they're gonna, be even close to that. um, have you seen Once Upon a Time with Swan Queen? Yes, I answer for both of us.
Sorry, I was
No,
checking
no, you're
something
fine.
here.
Once Upon a Time, I remember when the trailer came out and I saw the trailer for the first time and what the show was going to be about. First of all, it was from the creators of Lost, one of my favorite TV shows of all time. And second of all, it's like Disney fairy or not Disney, but like fairy tale characters in real life and whatever. Like the idea of the show, like what it was about, I was like, this is gonna be my favorite TV show ever. This is like perfect for me. I love Disney. I love all this stuff. And then the idea of like having those characters in real life or in our world, not remember who they are, or like all of this, I was like, this is gonna be the best thing ever, and it was for a while, and then I just stopped watching it when it got weird. um but I think when I was watching it, I was still so like not even baby gay, but just a baby, that I didn't, when people talk about now the Swan Queen stuff, or not even now, it's such a thing that like they should have been together and the queer baiting and all of that.
Oh, yeah.
I never even thought about that when I was watching the show.
Oh, but wait, which show? The
Once
Once
Upon a
Upon a
Time.
Time? Really?
No.
Between both?
Yeah.
You didn't get any chemistry between both? Any gay
No. Only later when I've seen people talk about it, I'm like,
guys?
oh yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, they're both great.
I think when you're gay since early, you see two beautiful
Yes.
women breathe
Yes.
close
Exactly.
to each other. No, but it was not just because of this. They build an attention. Have a gay aria, gay like a gay, actings of like touch. Have a gay. They try.
And I was just like, nothing. But I love both of them. Those actors, the characters. It was good. Maybe I should rewatch it now. I don't think I've rewatched it since. Yeah. Once upon a time.
Someone say for you reacted to moves. I think it's a good idea. Maybe in the movies I could have reacted together because it's short. I know. No, yeah, it's short because it's one move, not a full season of a show.
I would want to do movies. I think my problem is that I have so many shows that I want to react to and that people have requested that I don't have time. Like, there's no way I have time. Even 3 shows at the same time, what I'm doing right now is crazy. But I'm thinking, for example, when I get to the end of Fallout, when this novella ends, then before starting new shows, I could do some movies in between because it would be really fun. What do you
have a something in my
eyes? Yes.
Yeah, but
Too much straight drama in Euphoria. No, it's yeah.
You watch all seasons of Euphoria?
No.
Made.
We need to watch it.
We need.
I want to know what it's all about, or like what is happening.
We want to know.
No.
Yeah.
Straight drama.
Drugs. Alcohol. Violence.
Once Upon a Time was also released annually. Yeah. And they had a lot of episodes too, didn't
Yeah, I
they?
don't understand why it's so hard to people. Of course, I know the production sometimes like it's hard and check a time, but it's still
Yeah.
like
But
two,
something
three
like,
years is too long for me for like 5 or 6 fucking episodes.
yeah, but shows like these Apple TV shows, for example, the Severance and Pluribus, um, even the way they are filmed is like so much on another level compared to anything like Once Upon a Time or these like normal TV shows. Because isn't it that they're filming some like the opening shot of season 2 when Mark is running in the hallway and the camera
Yeah,
goes around and whatever, which lasts like what, like 1 minute or
one
something.
minute.
They were filming that for like 3 weeks or something like this. Or I could be wrong, but it was like an insanely long time that they were filming just that sequence, you know?
Yeah.
That they're putting so, like, they want it to be so perfect, which I appreciate. And the way that, like, cinematography that they do on those shows is insane. Because then in a show like Once Upon a Time, for example, it's not like I watch it and I'm like, whoa, look at this camera angle or look at the way they have done this. It's just, it's more about the writing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But they did make a lot more episodes then too. So I don't know. I don't have an answer. Not that this was really even a question, but um
What do you think of HBO remake of Harry Potter?
Harry Potter. Harry
Polemic
Potter.
subject.
Yeah, it is an interesting subject. I hate all the like her and what she's doing and what she has done to this world. I know she created the world and we wouldn't have the world without her, but how easily she ruined it all
Everyone.
for me at least, and I know a lot of people. I'm sure a lot of people like her more now, you know, which is which is yeah,
No.
whatever.
Yeah.
Um I don't think we need
Remake it right now.
remake. I think the movies still hold up very well. Will I want to watch it? Absolutely, because I want to see what they do with it and how different it is and whatever. Do I want to support it? No? Or like it's so complicated. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I'm almost like I would want to react to it when it comes out, but I don't want to make videos and support her or the whole
Her
trauma.
things.
Yeah, I don't like.
But then it's bad for the actors that are kids.
Yeah,
and
exactly. I'm
you
like,
can, yeah.
it's so complicated.
Annoying.
I definitely will watch it and I'm interested to see what they do differently, but I don't also feel the need to do it because then, like now, Greta Gerwig is making Narnia movies, for example.
This one I really want to
I'm
see.
like, not that those movies don't hold up, but they didn't make. They just made 3 movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's missing. The story is missing stuff and whatever. So the fact that they are remaking it and making new movies, I'm like very excited about that. But I don't
Yeah.
think Harry Potter needs new stuff yet, like remakes. Um, but I'm still interested to see what they do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they film in a more cinematic style, and you can tell the difference. But it's hard to wait. I know. Yeah. Yeah. Then when it's out and we have it, I'm like, I'm so happy we waited so long because it's so good. But the wait is not fun. What I like about the last season of Once Upon a Time is the musical episode. At least it was very funny.
I don't remember.
But Snow and Charming have amazing voices. I remember the musical episode. I wasn't watching the show at that point anymore, but I definitely have seen the musical episode. Yeah, that's true. They are great singers. I love it when casts have multiple great singers and they're able to do stuff like that. Like Grey's Anatomy did, for example, that
Yeah.
you have these actors who can sing. We should watch the Once Upon a Time
We
musical
should.
episode
Grey's Anatomy music episode.
and Grey's Anatomy.
Cross my face.
Tell you the story. Who I am. All right. It's been 2.5 hours. This has been great. It's almost 1 a.m. So I think we need to finish this up. Thanks for being here, guys.
Was great.
It's nice to hang out, talk about random things and not so random things. And we will keep doing lives.
We will.
Maybe randomly, maybe in 2 weeks again or something.
I think it's always a good amount of time.
Yeah.
2 weeks at least.
Have we watched Somebody Somewhere? I watched it recently and it's a great comfort show. Somebody Somewhere.
Don't know.
It sounds familiar. Or are you going to Google it? It sounds...
Somebody
Somewhere. While we Google that, I'll just say thanks, guys.
Opa.
Thanks for being here. It's fun to hang out, talk about... Yeah, no, I have not seen this.
Me either.
Great comfort show. Oh, it's the guy from Pluribus.
Yeah.
Larry.
Larry. Yeah.
Thanks for the live. It was fun. Thanks for being here, everyone. Yeah, Jeff. Yes. I love him. He was so funny in Pluribus.
I for sure will check the Rebecca Ferguson move.
Yeah. I think you will watch it tonight. He won an Emmy for it. Okay, fantastic. Great. Thanks for the recommendation. Thanks for all the recommendations, guys. And thanks for hanging out. And we will see you again soon. And I will work as hard as I can to get the Fallout video and then Loquinha out.
Loquinha está vindo aí. E a novelinha também.
Obrigada, gente. Obrigada a todos.
A todos.
Obrigada
a todos.
I think I'm a little late, lol, as we're saying goodbye.
Ciao.
Next time. And you can watch the recording if you want. 2 hours and 40 minutes of us talking about
Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno. No. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Good night. Good day. Good day to Brazil. I mean, not Brazil. To Australia. Or good day to Brazil as well. Or evening.
Bye.
Ciao. Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao.